Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Irish Dota League Season 4. I'm here with Taylor Dota and we're gonna watch some Creep Enjoyers versus Kobold Camp. Uh, what do you think of the draw so far? Pretty standard, we're seeing a Spectre ban, first phase, pretty powerful hero this patch, and the Lich also got an Alchemist. I'm tempted to see a Bloodseeker pick up possibly for these teams.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, pretty sure you can just like first pick this hero. It's so busted. I mean, all the bans are either like super meta picks or just like super like targeted bans. Things like the like Potty's Shadow Shaman or like I think Cobalt can played like a really good Jakiro against us. And then they kind of just start with this double support duo. Kind of, I mean, these are both like whatever first picks, right? They
Yeah,
kind of
standard.
just, yeah, they're heroes. I mean, Potty loves this Warlock though, to be honest. Um, he kind of owns on this hero, or at least I'm pretty sure he did last time. I think, I think in terms of like MMR, like uh, like average MMR in Div 2, I feel like Creep Endurers I think is the highest, and I think Cobalt Camp might be the lowest. I'm
Oh,
not 100% sure on the numbers, but I know they're definitely like around the lowest. So I would say Creep Endurers are probably the heavy favorites in this matchup. But as we've seen from Div 2 so far, it's like Cobalt Camp took a game off of Cavan, so like who the fuck knows?
I think sometimes in the lower divisions and even in Div 1 sometimes you can find that some of these lower MMR teams can take games off these higher teams if there's like a draft diff. Sometimes the higher MMR players mechanically superior, but sometimes they can fail and falter in these drafts.
Yeah, or people just love to throw. To be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah,
it's
there's
like
that too.
like unless it's like the higher MMR teams, sometimes it's like kind of hard to like close out a game properly, or like going high ground is like the bane of Irish Dota existence. Like that's pretty much how Kobold Camp were able to take their game off of Cavan. Cavan pretty much just threw, and Kobold were able to walk up mid and throw them. Okay, I'm dying. This
Yeah,
hero was cool. You like this hero?
I'm
I
yeah, I'm a
see you
very big
play it.
fan of this hero, but I haven't played him a lot in this meta, and it's interesting to me that it's picked so early when you don't see what it's playing against, or at least one of the heroes it's playing against. We'll see what Creep and Joys respond to. I think you kind of safely pick your off lane support here.
Yeah, the one thing I guess is good, like Morgs, the creep enjoyer's offlaner, he's pretty much generally always playing like these like strength melee offlaners. Like he played like Bristle or Doom or things like this. And I feel like Undying probably has a pretty good time against any of them. Probably most of them, I want to say. So it's nice in that regard.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to see him on
Um,
the Zeus then this game. Very likely possible Zeus here.
yeah, I think so. I think so. I mean, this is actually the most picked hero I think in Irish Dota League so far. With like it's got like a negative win rate, but I don't know. Everyone is just going mad for this hero in support right now.
I've observed a couple of games where I've seen a Zeus. I've seen some concerning use of the Heavenly Jump. Um, we'll see if there's some jump into your own death under the tombstones in this game. But Doom Zeus, I mean, Undyne might not have a great time in this lane. Not really his favorite heroes to play against.
No, I wouldn't say so. Yeah, probably gonna be whatever they pick on Cobalt a decent lane for the Doom. I want to say, which is kind of even if you go even in this hero because like you're gonna farm more anyway because the VAR and you'd probably go Midas and stuff, right? Anyway, I'm
Do you
not I'm not actually
consider
sure what they go.
do you consider something like a Drow here? Maybe you can try and win this lane against the Doom. Like this Undying's forced these kind of standstill in the lane or trade from afar type heroes. Maybe some ranged carry can actually play this lane.
Yeah, maybe or you just like um okay, well that's a
Or you
pick as
you
well.
do that.
Um
Um, I don't not quite sure how I feel about that one.
um yeah, let me think. Their carry player, I think this guy Fiercest Warrior. I think he just I think he just likes this hero from what I remember.
Ten
Um,
seconds remaining.
and also it's like I think one thing about like the kind of lower
Five
divisions
seconds
is
remaining.
like if you pick these heroes that are like really hard to gank, like like a Juggernaut or Lifesteal or something, have this spell to get away. You feel pretty comfy as a carry, I think. But I guess they don't really have like this jump stun anyway, unlike Zeus or Warlock, So
Uh, is it
I think the hero is okay though. I think the hero is okay.
is it Lion 5? Are you picking a Juggernaut with a support without a stun, or are you swapping these supports? Are you sending Undying
Radiant
pos 4
team
now?
pick.
Um, I'm not sure actually. Like I think Undying and Juggernaut actually can
Radiant
get
team ban.
things done in that lane. And I said this because like if you play Undying and you hit this like level 2 timing with Blood Grenade and like
Yeah.
the Tombstone, like they actually get like they can't fucking move if you like play it correctly. But I
It's
guess
on
that's like I don't
Heavenly
know. It's not
Jump, and
easy
then
though.
you've got the Doom Scorched Earth as
10
well.
seconds
Like,
remaining.
I don't know if
Yeah,
you're catching these heroes without a stun.
yeah,
Five
yeah. I'm not
seconds
sure either.
remaining.
Um,
Dire
okay, the puck
team
pick,
ban.
Fabios, their mid laner. I think he really likes this hero from what I remember. I can't remember. I think I did look at his Dota buff before. I think he's definitely played it before in Div 2 at least. They
Yep.
have like the line, I guess, to solve it. The centaur kind of like
10
soft solves the
seconds
puck. It's kind of
remaining.
hard to hit the stun, I guess, if he's kind of, you
Counter
know,
each other, sort of.
look
The
Five
looking.
puck ult really
seconds
good against
remaining.
Stampede. I don't know if can you Omni Slash or spin out of puck ult.
Yeah, I think you can spin. I think you can spin out of it, like for sure. But yeah,
Dire
like you said,
team
the
ban.
really kind of nice into the centaur world, to be honest. Um, okay, so they have their last pick on their mid laner now as well in Kobold camp. I think like the classic kind of like counters to puck is what things
10
which kind of like do
seconds
physical damage
remaining.
to him. I think Tiny is like a hero that wrecks him, right? Famously,
Five
Oh
seconds
or
yeah.
remaining.
Void Tiny or Void Spirit.
I think
I'm not sure
Void
if
Spirit
Onyx
less
plays.
so nowadays. I think he's kind of fallen off in how hard he counters puck.
Oh, you said that actually, but in the Div 2 game yesterday, the game two, the Void Spirit versus Puck matchup, our guy Norbert, the player for Void, kind of shit on the enemy Puck. It had a very good game. So I think if like you get ahead and get this Ags at a decent timing, I think it's still very nice to be
Sure.
honest.
Yeah.
Radiant team ban.
No idea if Onyx plays it though. I can't remember what Onyx plays. When he played against me, he last picked Husker, and I wanted to kill myself. Maybe he does that here, but probably a bit hard into Doom because kind of wrecks that hero.
Radiant team pick.
You still have a Bloodseeker in the pool.
Dire team pick.
We do, but we've got an Ursa instead.
Okay.
I mean, it's a pretty good Ursa game.
You may now
Yeah,
select
it's
your
a pretty yeah,
heroes.
I'd say it's a decent nursing game. Like I think he can like lane pretty well in the Centaur. This guy Immortal 98, he played our set previously, and he had like an absolute stormer of a game against Stinky Steven BO boys. He was against a double melee lane that time. I think Flipper usually plays pos 4, so it might be double melee again against
Yeah.
Ursa, which might make it pretty hard, especially with this Warlock backing him up. The co-op last pick as well. Co-op puck. This is just like I don't know.
It's
This
a
is this
classic
lane still
matchup.
just like skill based, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like Fabios is the higher skill mid laner, so I would kind of expect him to take the lead. But um, let me see. I mean, he's still got like with like the line in the center though in co-op, even if his lane doesn't go that well, he still has like some potential to roam and get some kills with like his ult or scream or whatever. So
I think what we're saying then is we're expecting Creep and Joyers to win all of their lanes.
yeah, it kind of feels like that.
I mean,
Um, uh, unless unless maybe Irishman can pull out some kind of like magic in Centaur, because I think this lane definitely is winnable for Centaur. And Irishman, from what I've seen, he is pretty good at his laning phase. I think it's like a strong point of this player. So possibly that lane, but I think apart from that, it's gonna be kind of hard. Um, do you want to stream on Discord or will I just watch in game?
I can stream on Discord for you.
Cool.
Let's take a
Nice.
look through here. So yeah, we think this Ursa lane possibly the decider lane of the tempo of the game. I do agree with you. If Centaur foregoes the return build and just goes for the nukes, plays with the Undying power spikes, maybe they can just stomp this Ursa with the Centaur. See if they...
They're he's gotten a good fast out on Doom this time. I think someone in Twitch chat was flaming him last time for taking the the multiple devours thing. Now he's got
Ah,
the
yeah, the
sell
selling
for
facets,
money
yeah.
thing. Yeah, to be honest,
Reselling
I don't know fuck all
revivers.
about Doom,
30
but yeah,
seconds to
people
go.
take this generally. I think a lot of guys bought him. They don't have their co-op here,
Yeah, they did
which
smoke out for this. Didn't manage to get a ward quite down towards where the Radiant are standing, but we'll see if... I don't know if they've seen
they
each
don't really
other yet.
have. They have very little CC though, if to even go in the center. Like I don't think they're gonna have the.
Poddy
Well, they see
finds
him, but
him. They are
The
all going to run
battle
over.
begins.
There's an Undying here. He does level Tombstone.
oh, he
Irishman
takes
with
the
the big
tombstone.
stun.
Oh,
Out comes the
oh,
lightning
huge
bolt.
something.
Blood grenade out through. Irishman draws the first blood. And takes the bounty rune for himself. Morg's couple zombies chasing him away.
Don't worry, guys. I will carry you.
And the zombies really chewing on him with the death lust.
Well, super well played. I mean,
3 for 0.
just yeah. I mean, that'll win the lanes.
A little boost, yeah.
Just like the kind of flip, really well played by Flipper. I think Flipper is like maybe possibly the standout player of Kobold Camp, and like the fact that he just like held his point there and like that tombstone take was so good. Lion also plow assert, however you say this, like perfect positioning to get that double stun after Centaur as well. They played it so well, so well. Didn't even have co-op there either.
Yeah, I mean, after we were concerned for the lanes, I think maybe they already had that strat in mind. They're playing for these first bloods, aggressive move, and it's really paid off for them. We'll see if Favios can kind of bring this back mid against the Quap now.
Yeah, I mean, he's already doing really well in CS, which I'm not very surprised by. Oh, okay, so they do land the Undying with the Juggernaut.
Yeah, it's interesting, and he does have Tomb level 1, so he's going to struggle a bit, but I suppose it doesn't matter too much because he was going to struggle anyway.
Yeah.
Although, after the first blood, Aoi doesn't really have the mana to play this.
Yeah, oh fuck. Yeah, well, I guess he's getting more out now. He probably should be getting a stick out as well, I want to say, against the Undying.
Yeah,
He's probably
certainly, both heroes.
Flipper beat nasty. Flipper had another blood grenade there, I think. He might have been able to kill the Zeus, to be honest. Oh, finds the ward there on Zeus. Oh, it's unlucky. I guess they made that mistake of planting the the lane ward against the Zeus. I think he's always going to find that at some point.
Let's see if Favios can find anything mid. Bottle on the way.
Yeah,
But
very even.
Juggernaut, yeah, top of the last hits, but across the board relatively even. See some action here as a stun comes out from Plowser. But not much to do in this lane. Warlock is skilling the heal, so they're probably just going to sustain through this line harass.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they want to really do anything yet anyway. Ursa's kind of a bit of a creep of a hero until he gets level 3. Then he can really start putting damage in. Once he can start getting the stacks up on Centaur, then it gets a little harder for him.
Interesting skipping Devour at level 2 on Doom. Is that something you regularly see nowadays? Is it just for the
I feel like
race?
I feel like I have seen people do this in like pro games where they just like they just like skill to like fight in a lane or something, which is something they maybe can do. I don't know how good it is, but I've definitely seen it.
Bit of a fun blood grenade out there in the bottom lane.
People, I fucking
Top
swear to God,
lane,
people love
Morg's
doing
getting
this.
spun
Oh,
down. Looks like he
ooh.
went for the Lotus and paid the price for it as Flipper picks up the Zeus.
Where did Zeus even die? I guess he got killed by zombies or something, like on the
He's
way
just
out.
in the middle of the lane. I think he must have done as the tombstone timed out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, they're making the shit work up. Our
5-0.
prediction
Yeah, 3 minutes. Looking good.
prediction of the lanes. Yeah, it's looking really good
Reverse caster's curse.
for sure. Ooh.
Okay, F9. That's an Irish Dota classic. Can't really have a game
Yes.
without one.
Every game pause.
Let's take a look at what Gabe thinks about this game. That is pretty interesting.
Yeah, Kobold won pretty much. Is what
Creep
I'm saying.
Gabe thinks Creep and Joy has won the draft. He agrees with us, and then as soon as they feed 3 kills, it's only 50-50,
Three
which
kills. That's crazy. What the fuck?
completely even after feeding 3 kills and a first blood. So I think we can safely say Gaben is a Creep enjoyer.
Oh yeah. The Ursa Juggernaut carry matchup as well. I
Yeah,
feel like it's pretty nice for Ursa, I
what
want
do
to
you
say.
expect about itemization out of those heroes? Is Ursa just going to be falling back to this Battle Fury build? Are we going to see Mjolnir rush on Jug? I think I've seen a few of.
Yeah, people do this, and then their hero has like Juggernaut has like 1,000 HP or something, and he's like super weak, especially if he's going this like phase boost build. I think it's fine if they follow it up with like it's either the Manta style or the Sanjinyasha. Um, which kind of I feel like sometimes you're playing like pause one. Sometimes I don't really sure what to buy though. Like you kind of want the Manta for like like the puck silence, because then you can pretty much never die. But the Sanjinyasha for the
Top
Doom is like,
lane,
oh,
Spin comes out, looks a little bit defensively as Morgs turns on the Scorched Earth. He's going to run down Fist's Warrior or Flipper. Tombstone is cooldown for a little bit, but does have a 10 stick. Morgs needs to not get overconfident here as we do
Onyx solo
see
kills
the
Favios. Oof.
off die. Yeah, it's even without the ult, must have just been hanging around, missed a phase shift on the Scream of Pain. Very unlucky there. Morg
Yeah, I
still.
can't believe I didn't have faith in the Onyx winning this lane. He's kind of, I mean, his CS is really good. It's like pretty much an even with Buck pulling ahead now, but I did not expect that to happen, to be honest. What a beast.
Zeus is hanging about just on the edge of this lane as Morgs walks into the creep camp, loses a lot of HP to it, maybe can burst it down by this level 2 spin, does find it an AoE. Surely he's way too far up here, dies to a stray zombie.
Good
Yeah,
lord.
I think that the Zeus just didn't have the resources to really help there. He's just been hanging back under his tower for the last 2 minutes with no help.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he felt like he could get one bolt off. Maybe he thought it would change the outcome or something, but kind of rough for Arlie.
I'm expecting
Okay,
to see
8-0 down. What are you feeling? What are you feeling like now for Creep and George?
I still like Gaben still thinks it's reasonably even, so I do think Creep and Joyers have the opportunity to make this comeback. I think as long as
I
that
think so
Ursa
too.
finds some farm, which he is finding, I do think it's a reasonably free Ursa game.
Yeah,
As
he
we see
can.
mid-quap dive with the Dream Coil just found on Favios off this last wave of XP.
Oof, the revenge kill. Nice.
So
Creep
one
and
on the
George not
board.
on the board.
And an Invis rune, might see a rotation top, as Plowser in the bot lane, getting chased down by an angry bear. Doesn't quite have the stun just yet, but he might pick up a bounty rune before he perishes to the last hit. Just enough.
So close. Really nice for Immortal there.
And Favio's going to run into Flipper here. No
Do they
coil.
have the damage for Club? I'm not sure they'll have the damage. The level 1 silence is probably not enough to
Yeah,
deter
Doom
either
nowhere
of the heroes,
near the level 6 just yet. See Jug turning aggressive with his tombstone and the spin. Monk's not quite fast enough without the phase boost to outrun this Jug.
I mean, that forces him away from the wave, but it's going to push in under his tower anyway, so I don't think he really cares for
Not
this.
too unhappy.
Yeah, kind of fair enough attempt. Though they knew Zeus was going for the 7 minute rune. Couldn't. Not that he can do too much anyway as Zeus, but it's like fair enough to try and go for that.
Howie has the Heavenly Leap. Should be fine, but there is a quack coming in from the side. And that is a freebie.
Tower is under attack.
They'll take it
Dagon Rush on the
easy.
quad. You think we'll see a Lincoln's out of her in this game because of the Doom? As we see the Doom, in fact, top running down Fiercest Warrior. Flipper's coming in to make a distraction, but Favios drops the Dream Coil, and the Juggernaut's just going to get right-clicked to death. Flipper maybe finds the return kill onto the Doom. He's got quite a lot of strength, and Favios might
Absorbing
find
too.
him unless he jukes
Can I
through
hit
the
it?
trees. Dodges the orb. Owie's here with the bolt, and that should clean him up.
Middle tower is under attack. Radiant
Okay,
structures
super nice
are
rotation
fortified.
from Favios. If he can kind of get some steam going this game, he might just be able to walk all over them, to be honest. Him and Ursa, I think.
Teleport bot from Undying. Tombstone is ready, so they could be looking to finally find this Ursa. Irishman may be the bait, but has he got enough health to do the baiting? Ursa out of mana now, stunned up by Lion. The Tombstone is dropped, and this big Flipper Undying is walking through with the ult, punching down Poddy. Turns his attention to the Warlock,
Holy shit.
Is under attack.
and a center ult now popped from Irishman, but he runs
Oh,
straight to his death
Irishman.
under the claws of the Ursa. They do find the kill eventually, and Morgs has TP'd in with a haste rune. Here comes Owie with the damage pumping out from the Zeus. They're going to find the Lion. Now Flipper, he's in trouble. He's a big bad Undying. Can he fight through this? One more decay. Morgs, he's going to go down to the zombie,
Holy
and the
shit,
right click
Flipper.
of the Undying. Flipper doesn't quite get him, but one more zombie takes down the Zeus with the help of the Quap, and Favios finally TP's in, but there's nothing left for him to find. As Irishman's
Oh
back
my
for
God.
revenge, the fight's going to continue. 3 braces up on this Centaur. Not quite tanky enough to survive his first life, but now Quap found by the Dream Coil. Favios jumps in with the silence. It's enough damage, and Irishman, is he willing to go in once again? I think you should chill a bit, Centaur. Wait for your blade
The
mail.
Div 2 Dota. The Div 2 Dota. It's just fight, fight, fight. That, holy shit, man. Flipper. I just want to kind of talk about what he did there. Like, he gets those kills top, or the kill on Doom, which gets him to 6 before he dies, and then he insta spawns, with the ceaseless dirge, TP's bottom, and then just pops his level 6, and then kills the past 5 and the carry. Sadly, Irishman died for it, sadly, but holy shit, like this guy's playing so well this game. Like he's already got his puppies, like he's so farmed. Six
Yeah.
kills, 6 kills, 2 and 7 assists. Holy shit, man.
Great use of the Undying innate. As we see mid lane, a bit of a kerfuffle. 10-minute rune. Gonna be spawning bot, and the Doom has Doom. Might try for a dive here, but Quap on the retreat. Jug thought about TP mid there. Wanted to get involved.
I don't think he should at all there, to be honest. Like his Omnislash isn't gonna do so much at the minute. He can do them puck, and Doom might be a bit too tanky for that. Oh, they are going on the bottom
Third
though.
Lion sadly runs away with all these fatal bonds on him. No kill.
Morgs wants to use his Doom so badly. Like, oh my god, he's like
He's
TP's
looking
mid, bombs
everywhere
bottom.
as
Oh, they get the kill on
they
the
do
Onyx,
a
nailed him.
little scrap in the mid lane, but having the Zeus on the team was the difference maker. Irishman taking some stacks, but Owie's here to annoy him. Doesn't really have any mana though, and jumps towards his Warlock. Golem comes out, but there's a Tombstone drop. Blausert finds a finger stack, and it's another cleanup for Flipper. As Favios thinks about going in with the Poddy
Top tower
Poddy
is under
Golem.
attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This oh shit, they found the Doom. They found the Doom they
They
did,
found a
and
Doom
Ursa
on the
rotated.
Jug. Yeah, with the Ursa back up, more than enough damage.
This yeah, I mean this Adam picking is working out so well for them. I think it's just like in these like games where like you're just like skirmishing non-stop. This is kind of the games I feel like Undying really shines. And because this like happens like all the time in Division 2 Dota, we can see it, I don't know, it's working out very nicely so far. Can we possibly check the net worth? Oh, nice. You read my mind. um, okay. Puck leading the charge. Holy shit, look at Undying's net worth. He's actually got the net worth
Yeah,
of a core.
boosted. He's the offlaner.
Oh my days. I mean, sadly, he probably is not going to keep this high on the leaderboard, but for now, he's only. Yeah, Jug almost has his Maelstrom, right? I think. And then his farm speed would probably get a bit faster. Ursa, I would imagine, is well
He
on
is
his way
going
to
for
the
the
Battle
Fury.
Fury.
Yeah,
Oh no, he's not.
not very
Oh, I thought he would
close
have.
to it, but is going for it.
Yeah.
Quop's finished the Dagon. I think that's possibly going to mean we're going to see some more puck deaths if she can catch him.
Yeah. Probably need to go with Lion. Surprise him with that though. I imagine Lion's going for a Blink Dagger as well, probably really far away. Oh, like 1,000 gold off, not that far, I
Not
guess.
too far, yeah. I
I feel like
mean,
as soon as they have this item, like Puck can just die at any time. Like they don't really have too much save. Like they have the Warlock Golem, and maybe if they buy like some support item on Zeus or Warlock, but I don't know.
I
The Blink
imagine
Hex is gonna be hard to counter.
every Irish Dota Zeus I've seen has rushed Ags. Let's check. Yep. Arcane Boots, Wand, Ags. Unless he's got something on the courier.
Yeah, not all of them. Jesse James spot on 4 stuff in Div 1. He's smarter than these Div 2 noobs.
That is, yeah, one extra half an item before finishing your Ags. 26 kills in 11 minutes. More than 2 kills a minute. So action-packed game for sure.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I feel like with this Dagon though, these supports on the side of Creep and Jors,
Yeah,
I
they're
feel
gonna have
like
to
if they're
watch
ever out of
out.
position. Oh,
Flipper and Plowset though,
am I
they
good?
are
Oh, my phone block.
prepping. Does
Oh,
show on the Watcher as Immortal maybe looking to get involved. Just scaring them out of the jungle. Might see another go mid. Coil is up again.
oh, Chad blinks for the rune.
Links onto the rune.
Oh, oh, he gets the kill. Oh my god, he gets the kill with just a right click. Doesn't even. Holy shit! I did not think he
Uphill.
would have the damage for that with the Dagon. Yeah, the uphill hit.
Does have a
Wow,
little
and he
cheeky
wastes the
ward.
coil. 502 gold. The gold you get from solo kills as well nowadays is like insane. Like that's so good for Onyx's game.
I'm more
And the regen
interested
rune.
in this skirmish that's going to happen bottom. I have a feeling
Radiant's
they're going to bring
middle tower is
everyone
under
to
attack.
this.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna have center roll coming up soon. No, he has the now, yeah. So without the coil to kind of lock them in place, if they don't like it on the side of Kobold camp, they are just gonna be able to
Excellent
disengage
Ursa,
pretty
but
easily.
Plowset, he's going to feel the claws. Irishman is going to have to pop the ulti. No coil now for the puck, unfortunately, but Onyx, Kobolds, Onyx, with the Dagon, what? He's here in force. Without the center, although, can they really force anything now?
Yeah, it gets a bit harder to go in to initiate on them, especially with the lion being dead. Irishman there kind of just diamond handed his ult a little bit. I think he could have saved Lion if he just pressed it straight away, but he did. He didn't want to. He didn't give a shit about his
You
support
have to
here.
save it for yourself sometimes, you know.
Is under attack.
No, it's a team up.
Not for a support, never. Um, we'll see.
This guy's
Doom's up
important.
pretty
He's got to get his blink.
soon. In fact, Doom's up now.
Yeah, he's got the demo. I would say he can probably.
Just
I'd say he
break a
could kill
fierce
the solo kill the
warrior.
jug.
He has drums.
Like I feel like jug has like no HP so far, and is like maybe it's like 1,000. Yeah, okay, like 1,000. Like it's probably not enough to survive a doom. But
Both mids in the vicinity though.
yeah, they want the 14-minute rune. Well, I guess Co-op's gonna get it. No one else is looking. And it will spawn. Oh, DD's nice.
Radiant's top tower.
Oh, Fabius actually gets it. Holy shit.
And
Is
the
he gonna
coil
get him with the
dropped,
coil? Doom's in
broken by
the
the Queen of
vicinity?
Pain. Zusok comes out with a Dagon, does a little bit
Oh
of
my,
heal,
is
it's
it-
enough to get away.
Oh my days. He didn't doom him. He didn't think he would have to. He goes after him but doesn't get him in the back. Oh, Juggernaut shows
in,
up.
maybe a mistake here.
Short-lived creatures.
Oh my days. It was looking so nice for Kobold there, making them waste all this stuff, but the fiercest warrior and Plowsart kind of just walked in and fed. I don't think Flipper can. No, he cannot defend this.
Not against the Ursa, it just eats the Tombstone.
Dire's structures are
Free
fortified.
300 gold.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ooh, that's going to be pretty rough for Juggernaut's game. That kind of shows how fragile he is right now, though. Kind of like one silence or anything that hits this guy, he's just going to drop instantly.
Dire's middle
And
Ursa
tower
finishes
is
his
under
battle fury
attack.
as well. We'll probably see him going to
Radiant's
the top of the
bottom
net
tower
worth
is under
shortly
attack.
if he plays correctly with this. I
tower
imagine
into
he
a
will.
smoke. They might look to drop the Doom here on someone. Irishman might be the target.
Oh.
Don't even need the Doom for this one. Just gets bursted up.
Man's just trying to farm with his blade mail. Walks into 4 heroes. Unlucky.
Yeah, and with Doom still up, they could look to go again.
A prize.
You know, maybe pop another smoke, look for the quap. Would be a
He's
nice
going for
kill to
the
get.
Sange next on them. Did I see?
On Doom?
Yeah.
Right.
He's got
Yeah,
the.
that's
I'm not really sure why.
quite odd.
I feel like with the blink this game, it should be pretty easy to get it on like like the copper jug or something like this, to start fights. But maybe he just wants to play like I don't know, this kind of like right click scaling. Like he gets a BKB after this, and he actually like does a lot of damage himself in the fights outside of his spells. It can be okay, maybe. But,
Golem
holy
drops
shit!
mid on the Queen of Pain. Does manage to get her Dagon off, but not her ult before the Doom is dropped.
Oof.
So another kill for the Radiant side. They are bringing this back 15 to 17 now.
Potty, Stone Cold Killer, just drops the rock, doesn't give a shit.
Feels
I'm
good
actually
enough.
really
There's a
surprised Quap
smoke
didn't get the
out
return
here. They'll
kill.
see the orb fly over, but Favios
Oh!
jumps in onto the Juggernaut instead, but there's heroes waiting for him. Plowser with the Hex in the finger. There's no chance here for the puck. Nice.
Yeah, one hex, and he's fucked this game until he gets. Oh, nice, got the.
Is
What the hell is
line
this?
cheating?
Dire's bottom
He's
tower
What's this
hacking,
guy
bro.
building? As mid lane Morg's Doom, maybe up a bit too far, but he's going to pop the Scorched Earth, the drums, and the phase, and he's just
Dire's
going to walk
bottom tower
away.
is under attack.
He's so quick. Undying ulted and everything. I thought that slow would be enough, but it would seem not.
Top lane, Immortal's going to run down Fierce Warrior, pops the spin. I would have expected Ursus to chase off of that, but
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
not confident enough he can kill him with the Omni Slash. As we'll see, a big group up mid. They kind of want this tier 1 at 17 minutes into the game.
Yeah, I'd say they should be able to take it. Sadly, Irishman kind of wasted his ult there when they were getting the puck kill, but
Hex
they find
on
Zeus.
Zeus. Onyx jumps
Ooh,
forward,
nice.
drops the whole kit and caboodle.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Holy shit. They wanted that guy dead. They were walking away from the tower though. I thought they would kind of want to take
Oh,
this.
there's
they
stacks,
can
there's
stack
juicy
instead.
stacks, Taylor.
A
They're gonna
triple?
find those
Yeah.
instead.
That's nice. That's nice. I think I would have prepared the tier 1 tower if I was them, but
They'll go back
they'll
for
probably
it.
get it anyway.
You know,
Yeah.
they've got no ultis on anyone now, but they're still going to go back for it.
Radiant's middle tower is
They're
under
just their
attack.
position setup is superior.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, for sure. Has he got what's he got, an Irishman
Dire's
now?
bottom tower is under
An
attack.
On the
Irishman.
centaur.
Blink dagger up
Got the
for
blink.
him.
Yeah. Okay. This is nice. This is like all the items you need in this guy, pretty much.
Radiant's top
I
tower
think
is under
if he
attack.
gets a pipe this game though, like a pipe lotus, I think he can do like a lot. Like he can get so much done with these items this game. Like,
Yeah, man, pipe is
nullify all
in fact
those.
what he's queued up.
Nice. He's very clever, Irishman. He knows what he's doing.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Both teams
Radiant's bottom
chilling
tower
now.
is under attack.
Yeah,
I feel like they don't have to be because they have ults on both, but
sort of expecting Pop to build another item before she wants to get back involved.
yeah.
Radiant's bottom
You think
tower is under
either team
attack.
is on like a timer? You think any team like other team scales better? Like this Ursa we said is going to be a problem.
Yeah, I
and Doom
think
is
the
always
Ursa,
like
I think it's a pretty clean game for the Ursa if he gets tanky enough where they can't burst him. He's got ult for Pop ult, Omni Slash. If he gets the farm for an Ags and a Shards, I think he's in a pretty happy position
Yeah.
as the smoke wrap
they
around
find
comes.
Flipper
They can
first?
find Flipper first. Pretty bad for them. The Golems drop with the Fatal
Doom the
Bonds.
jug.
Juggernaut doomed up as well. Gonna eventually stick out to that as Plowser finds himself wandering into the enemy team. Hops to the Ursa. And it's a full retreat
Yep.
for the Dire side.
really nicely played. Yeah, super easy just to get that Doom under the Juggernaut. I think a dying that it started as well. A 3 for 0 was it? I think he just automatically respawned.
Yes, yeah,
Oh yeah,
they found Flipper and the innate procced.
I think I don't know. I think this is gonna be the tail of this game the entire time, unless like he has like an S and Y, and I don't even know what he gets out on Juggernaut man, like a BKB maybe. I don't really know what you build to not
He,
get doomed.
he's gone Mjolnir Rush into the Manta as we see Ursa's looking for his tasty Roshan friend.
Yeah, the Manta can do something as well. Like maybe he can make some play like Manta when Doom goes on him and get the spin off. Maybe that's enough to like survive and cut it out, but it's still pretty hard. Free Roshan. Do they even know on the side?
Looks like
Lion
they're
is going
walking
towards. They're
down.
pinging. They're pinging. Is some Corpse coming through the portal? Corpse. They actually might contest this. Oh,
Plowswords here as
okay,
well.
okay. Do they know?
The Aegis has gone out.
Oh, it's a bit
Ursa
too late.
blinks out.
Oh,
They'll
shit.
find Morgs in the pit as he's TPing out. But nothing more than that.
Okay, well, a little bit of a consolation kill on the Doom, but I don't think they're too phased on the side of Creeping George about that. Pretty happy about the Roche kill.
Re-smoke
I
from
would
the
imagine.
supports. They are going to look for more.
I like it. I mean, they still all they use is Kobold. They still have Finger. They still have Centaur ult, Juggernaut ult. Like if they find anybody, to be honest here. Oh, wait, I assume this is the blink coming out online as well. I want to say.
Yeah, let's have a look. Yep, blink on the
Yeah.
go.
Okay. This makes it way easier for them to start fights. Like if they have vision and on any of the heroes, like I said, they have no save really. So any of the heroes on the side of Creeping George can get 100 to 0 pretty easily, I believe.
Bursty meta, and with a blink axe and a quap ult, I think you can probably kill any of these heroes really.
Radiant's bottom tower
So,
has fallen.
Actually,
Game's
really,
not over.
really nice for
It's very interesting.
Kobold camp here to do this. These guys are like pretty low on mar, but I feel like the way they like play the map and like they push their timings and stuff is actually really good. That's exactly what I thought in the first game I played against them. Like even though Creeping Drawers are the one to take ages and they kind of still have the majority of their spells up, Kobold camp are the one who see they're in position to take the bottom tier too, and it's like super really good that they do that. It's like really nice for their game.
Oh, find immediately with the blink. Plowser finds the Zeus, steps up a bit too far, but Ursa, he decides this is the fight I want to take, jumps in on Immortal, eats the tombstone and Flipper, he's stuck now. Can't get
Oh my
away,
God,
doomed
Flipper.
up even, as Fabios looks for more. Will find the coil, onto two, Queen of
Oh,
Pain,
huge.
both break the coil, Centaur ult, not here for them. Blink out from the Quap, does manage to get away, but Irishman gonna get chased down as Immortal. He looks for even more. Plowser, he's back. Immortal
For your
got a bit confused. Went for the bounty rune. What happened there?
Flowser, holy shit, bailing them out there. Huge stun to save
Dire's
Onyx.
courier has been
The,
killed.
the funniest thing that happened there was
Dire's bottom
they were
tower
center
has
ulted and
fallen.
Flipper and Dying he could have just ran away. I think he could have like at least made some good distance. Probably would have ran out of puck anyway, but he turns around, does a 180, runs up and denies the tombstone, and just dies.
I mean, that's a Giga Chad undying move.
Yeah, holy fuck, that was
Honestly
sick.
appreciate it.
Okay, oh, Ursa getting a free kill onto the plow
Does,
sword.
does
Our friend.
eventually chase down Plowser. I had no idea Ursa was even up here this far. What is he doing here?
Yeah. Whatever though. Lion's got his blink already. He doesn't care that much. He's actually playing really well in this line. Like this the line stuns he's hitting. They're like always, from what I'm seeing, like hitting multiple heroes.
Yeah,
Really good
he's
at
finding
pressing
the
his buttons.
catch.
This guy.
And that's what they need
Yeah.
to play these fights. Ursa BKB out now. So he's got BKB Aegis timing. Is this enough to just run down a lane?
I mean, I don't know when do they have the Doom and Warlock ult? Because I feel if they have those two, they are not scared of
30,
anything.
50.
Kind of is expiring with the Aegis ish, so maybe not.
I'll have
Even
a
so, I
minute
don't
of
think
Aegis
they
with the Doom up.
care to force it.
Dire are scanning.
Shard on the clock. Pretty nice against the puck.
Digger's is
think
pretty
it's
content to
just-
farm as it is anyway. I think when you get these items that he has queued up, both the shard and the basher. I think this is his like not Exodia timing, but I feel like he's going to be like strongest hero on the map at this point. Like he'll be so hard to
If not
kill and
already.
fight with those items. Yeah,
They are
yeah,
going to
yeah.
smoke up with this Doom timing. See what they can find with it. They might run into Irishman once again, who's showing on the wave.
Yeah. Oh, does he have his pipe anything? He might be able to make some space.
Silence out
Oh,
from the
nice.
puck. Immortal's in. The blade mail does quite a lot of damage back to him, but
Dire's top tower is under
evaporated
attack.
again. They might look to defend this though. They are teleporting into the tree line.
Oh, they are. Okay, okay. He does have buyback and center.
Tombstone
He probably
dropped
doesn't want to use it.
pretty early under the tower as Onyx jumps forward, finds the puck, drops the burst, but the phase shifts there just in time and it survives it. Fiercest Warrior drops a spin, can't quite kill this Zeus Ags quick enough as a couple of units. The zombie's going to chase the Ursa back into the jungle.
Does need a bit more damage there. I think he had the shard there on Quap. I think I
Does,
saw
yeah,
the puck
yeah,
get
the charm.
silenced. Yeah, yeah. I think he just thought he had enough damage. He was so close to getting him. Maybe, maybe they can take the fight if they get that kill, but sadly. Oh, wait, no, they still got the kill in the puck. What, am I crazy? How did he die? Well,
I actually did,
did Lion kill him or something in the back? Lion's fingers on cooldown?
I think so, yeah. Lion must have walked in and fingered him on the
Okay,
side.
1 sec, let me. Yeah, he did, he did. I checked the
100%.
kill. Holy shit. We're
Okay, a
blind.
clutch play again from the Lion.
Yeah.
Can't praise him enough.
Yeah, this
So
guy's runage.
they did re-smoke up here on Radiant. I suppose they're just waiting for puck here, but it's a bit of an odd smoke to pop. Again, they're just waiting for
Oh,
people to
Ursa
show on
with the
these waves so
double
they
damage.
can jump on top of them at Quap. Burst down by the Ursa once again, can't quite get the blink away.
Yeah, I think he blinked in the farm, sadly, because he definitely had time there.
Yeah.
And Ursa seized that opportunity really
Costly
nicely.
one as Puck finds Juggernaut in the top jungle. Might drop the coil here as Jug in a bit of a difficult position. Flipper's here, but Immortal is too. Omni Slash out, but also drops the ult. Flipper now going to take the brunt of the damage, but Fiercest Warrior, can he escape? Not quite. Follow up from the Doom,
Oh,
chases him down.
the Enrage tanking the entire Omni Slash. I mean, this is why, part of the reason why the Ursa matchup in the Juggernaut is like really nice, because he tickled him. He didn't do anything to him. Good luck.
Yeah, it's looking more and more like draft diff as we walk up to the high ground. Immortal's all the way up in there straight away, and big suck in from the coil from the puck. Only Irishman walks away from that,
Structures are fortified.
and the
They have the
Polygolem's
glyphs though, I
out.
guess.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I guess one thing is they don't. I want to say they don't push too fast. I guess they have the drums and the Warlock
Yeah,
on
you
them,
say
so
that, but
these towers are.
with the drums out
Holy
and the
shit, yeah.
golem, they are punching through these buildings. Lion's not going to be up for another 20. I think he's the key hero in these fights.
Yeah, maybe they can go with Centaur and try now, but it's still really hard.
Top barracks.
Do they want to get them? No, they're just gonna sack it.
Find the melee racks, and they're out of there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think they maybe could have done something there. It's kind of hard because they still have like Coil and Doom and Zeus ult, so maybe not. But the line had buyback, so if they wanted to commit to that, I think they could have.
Okay, two
But it was pretty
tormentors on the
risky.
table.
Oh, nice. Ursa probably should have taken his knife. Well, he's gonna go take his knife solo, I guess. Anyway, he's getting Arlie over so we can kill him.
Yeah, kill your support. That's my favourite. I think as a percentage of tormentors taken, I
Wait.
think I might have the highest tormentors died to out of games played. I
Oh,
think
no,
Coral has killed me at least 3 times in official games.
I just realized they had taken the top tormentor anyway. I actually don't even know when they did that, but I assume Ursa did it at some point.
Yeah, likely soloed it.
We're just blind. As we're running.
I'm doing my best here with the camera while I'm casting, so you can only hope I can catch
Yes,
half
you
of,
have, you have,
half
you
of
have an
the stuff on
excuse. I
screen.
don't.
Smoke up from the dire side. All ults
Yeah,
ready
I mean,
to go. Golem's still on
I
cooldown
thi-
for Warlock.
Dire are scanning.
The gold lead is big, but I think they can still take a good
Potty
fight here. They
walks in.
haven't. Oh, okay.
Flipper
Yeah, they
finds
see
him,
potty.
hex up from Plowser, and he drops the tombstone, but the line evaporated once again. The burst damage is too much as Quap under the influence. Golem's dropped by Poddy. He's still surviving through all of this, but finally goes down. Doom is dropped onto the Juggernaut. He's going to walk away, but there's a puck to chase him, an Irishman. Can't get away from these big units, the Doom and the Warlock Golem.
Yeah, I think they had the right idea there. Like, you know, goes 5, kind of get a quick pick bottom, but unfortunately, there were also 5 heroes in the enemy team there, and I think in a 5-on-5 engagement, because of the gold lead and the kind of carry matchup, it's just so hard for them.
I'm surprised they couldn't
It took
burst the
so
wall.
long to kill Body. Yeah, oh my god, it took so long to kill him.
Finger not used, possibly the difference maker there, because the Golem getting dropped with the Fatal Bonds, like, destructed to this dire side. We can see almost as much damage as the Ursa in this fight, this Warlock.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So what's the comeback play for Kobold?
So the comeback, I think just execute better, unfortunately. I think they need to they found this lion pick, and then they just didn't press enough spells on their target.
Dire's bottom tower.
Yeah, I agree. They still have, like, apart from like the glimmers and the Mac and the Warlock ult, they don't do too much save. So they still, like you said, if they execute correctly and press all their spells on like a core hero, they can still sort of fight really well. Like Puck only has a Yule, you know, they can still like lock him down and permastun him to get a kill.
Back to the pit once again for the bear.
Yes, another free Roshan by the looks of things.
Would they find the puck while this is happening? I think he did show on mids.
I don't think they have any vision on him. They've got a Raiden have a ward in the dire jungle as well, so he kind of sees all this movement and knows not to play out too far.
Behold!
Is he going to maybe get and join his team? Oh, he's still hanging around though. If Lion comes close enough. Oh no, they're coming to Puck. They're baiting him a
maybe
bit
it's
actually.
A little bit of a bait.
He has a
Still
shield
on
run
this
as well.
ward in the jungle here.
He wants to cast them on Puck. I'm not sure if he
Radiant's top
has the
tower
range.
is
Oh,
under attack.
okay.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, they're kind of pushing the top lane though. I feel like it's the one lane you don't want to be pushing right now. I mean, they have the banner and the Aegis.
The racks are already gone here as they find Quap under another ward.
Ooh.
Quap thought she was safe under her own one, but little did she know, just to the left there's a big blue ward.
Yeah.
Radiant's courier.
No buyback in co-op, but she's kind of low level, so it looks like she's going to be alive by the time things are happening. Oh, he's got a Blink
Kill
Dagger.
from the jug.
Blink Dagger now and the Juggernaut. I guess he
Interesting.
feels like he wants to be able to get his ult off.
Yeah, I think I agree with this. If Lion blinks in and hexes the Ursa, you want to blink in and ult him.
Tower is under attack.
I think I'd be happy with this as a solution for trying to find the winning pick.
He's still got so little HP though. Like I just have no idea how this Juggernaut is supposed to survive after his Omni. You know, once his Omni's done, like one Doom, one Bash.
Dire's middle tower has
It's really hard for him. And he got a Nemesis card as well. Holy shit, he's so squishy.
Wow, all in on this burst damage play.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you have to at this point.
High ground a little tricky. Gonna smoke up for it on Radiant. Maybe try and wrap through the base.
Yeah, I guess they just want to get like a jump on any hero.
Whoever shows on
Fair
the
enough.
wave, they're just gonna wait. I do see Doom eat the creep.
Yeah, Buck's not really close enough now though, or right now. Fun Dota right now.
Yeah,
Well, what
fun-
is it?
fun
The-
like
the-
Dota.
Doom, he got Eternal Shroud,
Yep.
did he? This guy's items are crazy, man. He just wants to walk at them and be
Yeah,
alive.
he's the big tanky
Kind of
boy.
like
He's
that.
gonna walk up the high ground and hit the tower himself. He says my carry's not doing it as Puck jumps in, finds the Lion. Just a little bit of a poke, but the Golem's dropped onto the back line of the dire side as
the
Quap
bash?
found by the Ursa under the tower. A little bash in as Flipper. Oh no, he's been coiled up.
Oh, what?
Solo coiled undying by the Puckers. Omni Slash comes out, tanked up by the Ursa once again, but Puck in a little bit of
Oh,
trouble. The
the
Ursa
stop is
Aegis
huge.
popped. Big stun out from Irishman and the burst damage to follow up, but they've got a second life on the Ursa. He's going to resurrect here. Can he make it work with 2 lives? Of course he can. Turns his attention to the flipper tombstone. He's mad about that as Irishman, with the buyback, jumps in, but the BKB's out from Immortal. He was saving that just for this moment. As Flipper overstayed his welcome, his tombstone's dead. Immortal getting kited out now, and almost goes down. He's going to find it. The blink forward from Fierce's Warrior's not quite in position as Poddy, the distraction play, saves his carry. The Golem on death maybe just runs it down mid here.
Oh man, he just hesitated so much on the Juggernaut buyback. Like, if he just did it like a second earlier, he definitely is, gets the blink off and able to cancel Ursa's blink. Oh
So
man,
close.
yeah. I don't even know if it's worth it if he gets the kill. I'm not sure. Well, actually, it probably is Ursa's so far.
Ursa's pretty big. 12 and 2 at the moment. Maybe would have been a nice chunk of gold. Oh, Ursa's had an accident at the Tormentor. Okay. A bit unexpected. He's dead for 70. They might be able to force his buyback now, running it down.
Well, they're at least going to get a tier 2, which is huge. They have the double siege rapier as well. I mean, they have no doom
It's looking a
for
bit
a bit,
dicey
right?
now, suddenly, for creep enjoyers.
I think they're still fine. I want to say they're still fine.
Favios, he's just looking to push them away, but Irishman's going to clean up the tower.
Yeah, we still have this problem of the Juggernaut where he is just 0 HP. I don't know. I don't know how you solve this. He's gonna get the Lincolns next, I'm pretty sure, which will give him hopefully help a bit. Maybe he can stop the Doom. They don't really have too many Lincoln's poppers, but one of them is, Zeus, which is very easy to. I think if he has this and an Ags, maybe he becomes a lot more of a threat, because then he can like do more damage and he has more HP and he can kind of, the spells.
Ursa's still gonna, claw him down.
Yeah, I mean, whatever items he buys him. Unless he's like far ahead of the Ursa in net worth, I think he's always going to struggle, to be honest.
Right, another tier 2 on the menu. Pressing the little advantage they have as Morgs. He's sprinting in on this Doom, like you said. He just doesn't care, he just wants to jump onto them.
Yeah. He's got his blink dagger up on this guy now, which is nice. Kind of chad buying that after all the drums S and Y she was.
Careful where you farm, Juggernaut. Luckily he has the blink to get away, but Immortal's not done chasing just yet.
Radiant are scanning.
Might find him on this camp. Fierce's Warrior scouted out by the Zeus Lightning Bolt, gets the spin off. But Doom is dropped. Centaur ult pops, they're sprinting him away. Onyx with the ulti to push back the Radiant side. They've rescued the Juggernaut.
He is. I think he's going to survive, right? It looks like it.
I'm pretty confident, yeah. Unless they all deny him.
Easy. What? How do people? Why are people pausing for bathroom breaks 30 minutes into a game?
Thankfully, with the New Year of the Snake update, we can get text sound effects for what's happening.
I hate this ass shit. I hate it.
I think it's a funny bit.
What I hate more is people pausing the game at minute 37 to use the bathroom. Like, grow the fuck up. Holy shit.
Let's see what Gabe Newell thinks of this game at the moment. I mean, he thought 87, but we're down to a 67 now. Was this because the Ursa died to Tormentor? I think, yeah, it's probably 87 when they went high ground. And then dropped to 63 after the double death.
Those odds are pretty good. 37%. I would not give them 30%. I give them like I don't know, 15 maybe in this game.
I think they still have the tools to do it. Like, as long as they've got Blink Hex and a bunch of damage to follow that up, they've got the tools to do it.
True. I like I think it just relies on this Jug getting items so he doesn't just die every single time. Like, if it's ever a 5-on-5 fight, I just feel like he's just always going to die until he has maybe the Lincolns and the Ags, like I said.
Yeah, the Lincolns is
Then I
coming
think
soon.
he can cook. Yeah, I feel like the recipe's very cheap in this now. Yeah, so he pretty much will have it after these camps.
It's got no buy, so
Maybe
we
that's
might
enough
as
to win the
well.
game. Yeah, yeah. It might be enough. Like sometimes you get these fights, where like he's just finished his Lincolns and Doom hasn't clicked him, wasted Doom, and then they can win off something like this. Oh, I just realized in his sponsor, Plowsert has his how to pronounce his name instead of Plowsert or whatever the fuck I was saying. Nice.
Hope I've been saying it correct now, because I've only just noticed that.
You probably have. I don't know. I can't read very well.
Plowsert, yeah. Pretty sure. Oh, we've been big fans anyway, regardless this game of how we've been pronouncing it.
Yeah, whatever the fuck he's called, I like him. He's good.
As another Tormentor, shard sharing across the board here, and so Vicious Warrior, Jug Shard. I think it's the last one on the team to get it.
Nice, nice. What is this? Is this slows or something? What does this do nowadays? I can't even
Yeah,
remember.
slows
Oh
and
yeah,
increases radius, so I mean, not
it's
amazing,
yeah,
but
kind of does nothing, I think.
you'll take it, you'll take it. Maybe could be the difference maker. If he had it
I
when he
hope
was
so.
chasing Ursa, the extra radius, maybe he cancels the blink.
Oh yeah, that's true actually.
Regeneration.
And shard for the Doom as well, as Poddy almost dies to the Tormentor.
You can get a Satanic up on Earth as well if he so pleases for now. He probably will save for buyback, but I think if he gets the Satanic, they're really gonna. I mean, they're already struggling to kill him, but
I think it's
makes him
interesting. I
real
think
boss territory.
I'd much prefer the Ags, because I do think the only play of the Dire side is to get this Hex off on him and then burst him during it. They did manage to kill him previously by kiting him back through, but that was over 2 lives as we find it.
Oh.
Doesn't quite find it, but the line instantly burst instead. Irishman also just ripped
We're going
apart.
inside the tombstone on 1 HP.
Well, that is very unfortunate for him as he gets killed on the exit to the tombstone with no buyback. There's not
Oh,
much he
that's
can do there.
unfortunate.
I don't know if he was meant to go inside the tombstone, whether that was a
No,
save
no.
play, but
Flipper, it was all like he was 10% HP or something. Flipper made the right play there, I think, but
it's all you can do.
yeah,
So much
unfortunate.
burst damage coming out. It was kind of unexpected amount of burst damage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Do they have enough burst from the lion and the co-op? I want to say definitely fucking not.
I think no at this point. I think it's too late now for the co-op. She's only got level 1 Dagon.
Are under attack.
And Morgs doesn't care. Once again, jumping in on top of the backlines, drops his Shivas, and just forces Radiant back into the base. Bavios playing with him. Needs to be
He
a
doesn't
bit
care at this
careful,
point.
but jumps back in. Here's the Hex. Can they burst him? Here we go. With the finger, it's just enough, but Morgs, he says no. Get back in your base. I'm going to stand here now while my team takes the rest of your racks.
Dire's bottom
He's
tower
very slow to the end angle.
Very slow.
Oh.
Here comes Immortal. Hexed up immediately, but doesn't care. It's mega creeps now for the Radiant side.
Yeah, they got the megas now. The puck buybacks as well. They just want to close the game out now. They don't want to wait for him, which
Looks
is fair
pretty
enough.
secure.
structures are fortified.
They're gonna have one last fight, I think, with
25
Jug
seconds
coming
for
up.
Jug, unless they force it now before the Jug respawns.
Ooh, big
Big
stuff.
foil dropped on all of them. Queen of Pain cleaned up by Immortal's Ursa. Irishman, nothing he can do. He charges out, he walks back in, he pops his blade mail, he pops his pipe. But ultimately, the bear is going to eat him for breakfast.
May you ride on never.
GG's called. They don't even let Juggernaut cast his Omni Slash.
Dire's middle
He's back
tower
up. Here comes
Not
the
that it
1v5. He comes
Oh.
out. The Omni Slash through, but the Ancient falls.
Yeah, really well played by Creep Majors. I mean, I think both teams played really well, but just some of the initiations and team fights were a lot better from Creep Majors. I think their draft as a whole was better and easier to execute. I think this Juggernaut was just, I don't know. It was just he needed too many items to not die, and he didn't get to them, sadly.
Yeah, I think the draft diff that we discussed coming in. I mean, it was great play at the start of the game, by Kobold Camp to build the early advantage, but ultimately I just don't think their heroes did enough to overcome this Ursa pick. Something to think about for next game. Maybe switch up the draft a little bit because, you know, into the mid game it was very even, and I don't think there was a massive skill discrepancy stopping them from winning. So maybe just some slight tweaks, and we'll see what they come back with. But until then, we're going to take a short break before we come back with game 2. So stick with us, and we'll be back shortly. Welcome back to the Irish Dota League Season 4. It's Creeping Joyers Kobold Camp Game 2.
10 seconds
We saw
remaining.
Creeping Joyers swiftly take the game 1. I say swiftly, it was almost
5
50-minute game
seconds remaining.
with their Ursa draft. We'll see if they can run it back. I'm here with my co-caster today, Taylor. What do you think we're going to see in terms of changes from the last draft?
Well, we're already seeing the Warlock banned by Kobold Camp. I guess they thought they just could not win any 5-on-5 engagement because of this hero. Uh, I feel like it's hard to tell how much it actually did. I feel like the Warlock Golem was
Radiant
doing a lot
team ban.
though. So, oh, and they take out the Zeus as well. So they just want like a completely different, completely different game.
Scrap it, throw the notes away.
10
We're
seconds
playing something
remaining.
different this game. I mean, we saw some premium Warlock ults last game,
5
some
seconds
big ulties that
remaining.
really did seal the deal on these fights. But I agree, I'm not sure it was the
Radiant
deciding
team pick.
factor. Alp
Yeah,
ban again from Creep Enjoyers. We'll see what the first pick is. Likely just going to be another support hero again. Will we see? Oh, I don't know. What do you feel
Mm,
like watching?
some of
Dire
some of the
team
first ban
ban.
heroes last time were core heroes. Like
Radiant team
I'm
ban.
not sure if they banned this, but they banned Spectre last time. Okay, they're gonna
Oh,
take it for
okay, so
themselves.
it slipped through this time. And first pick Bounty Hunter from Creep Enjoyers. Maybe some fun Bounty Hunter gameplay. It's pretty good support against Spectre because it can't just be like leapt on when you show on a lane.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, actually, that's true. That's true. I think also it's kind of nice for
5
Kobold Camp
seconds
to take
remaining.
away the Spectre from Creep Enjoyers because like this Bounty Hunter Spectre combo is like actually
Radiant
it's like
team ban.
pretty aids to play against, to be honest. It's like a really, really nice combo. Um, okay, and they took out the Jakiro on Creeper Drawers again. They did this last game as well, because Sam or Flipper kind of has been owning on this hero.
10 seconds remaining.
Hmm.
First pick
I
Spectre's pretty
wonder.
5
confident. What
seconds
carries do you
remaining.
usually see as a counter to that? They've got a few picks to decide.
Dire team ban.
I think they can. I'm not entirely sure what the best is at the minute. I think things like PA, Phantom Assassin,
Oh yeah,
can be
with the
good against it
break
just because of
on the
the
shard, yeah.
break. Yeah, I think. I mean, the hero's not picked that much right now. I see it is getting picked
10
like a decent
seconds
amount
remaining.
or like a normal amount in Pro Dota. So that's an
5
option. I guess like
seconds
things like
remaining.
the Dragon Knight is still in the pool. Um,
Dire
which
team
can
pick.
maybe like build a Silver Edge and like out DPS it. There's also like the Bloodseeker, like we talked about before. Like I
Is
doubt Spectre
Bloodseeker
is going to be able
playable
to.
into Spectre? I
I'm
guess I
not. I
suppose
honestly,
if you buy the
I have no
Silver.
idea.
It,
I have no fucking idea. I just think Bloodseeker is so good that like because he can
you
like
can
10
just pick it.
seconds remaining.
he will just survive. You
I
know,
see.
like the team fight Spectre
5
going on you.
seconds
Maybe
remaining.
that's makes it okay, but I'm I'm not sure.
I'd be surprised if we
Um,
see it. It was fully ignored in the last draft. Maybe the teams just aren't interested in playing it or haven't played it.
yeah, I feel like it is one of those heroes. It's like it's been because it's been out of the meta for so like long. Uh, if people really haven't been playing it until like super recently, so maybe like these teams, like the carry players for both of them, just haven't really been playing it so much. They don't care for it.
Bit of
Um,
a deliberation on this second pick for Kobold Camp.
Radiant team pick.
the
Bane just
one
to
bad
secure the
thing,
lane.
okay. Yeah, I guess so. The one bad thing, right, about this Spectre first pick is the creep enjoyers pretty much have a
Radiant team
free
pick.
offlane pick. If they wanted Morgs, the offlane player generally plays these greedy offlaners and likes to get a lot of farm anyway. So I think this is like will be really nice for his game. He likes to play. I've seen him play like Bristleback good couple of times before,
10
which
seconds
probably
remaining.
would be very easy lane against Spectre, I would imagine.
Do you think we could
5
see another
seconds
Doom?
remaining.
Potentially, yeah. I mean, he played it really well last game. He clearly likes the hero. Um, like we said, it will get a free lane as well against Spectre, most likely. Um,
Likely to pick it up here with this pick. We did see the Viper banned out, which seems like one of the better offlaners slash counters to Spectre with the break on the ult now.
Dire team pick.
Yeah, yeah, we have
Tide Hunter.
another big tide. Okay, I mean this is, I mean Spectre cannot play this lane. It's like it's a hero which already has kind of like can like struggle a little bit in the last hitting department. Like the base damage in Spectre
10
isn't
seconds
that good.
remaining.
Um, and
5
Tidehunter
seconds
against
remaining.
the majority of melee heroes anyway has like a pretty easy time. So if Morgs is kind of on point here, I think he might absolutely wreck this lane. I want to say throw the bounty in the mix as well, and then might be able to get some kills.
But yeah, Spectres nowadays maxing dagger, playing for this ult timing, and then immediately looking for kills across the map. You kind of sack the lane, you don't level dispersion anymore, no more blade mail build for the lane. Um, so it's going to be very difficult. The disruptor pick, he's going to have to position pretty well across the side lanes, just so that he can't enable this kind of gameplay from the Spectre. But other than that, it's a very convincing draft so far from Creep Enjoyers. And 30 seconds
Yeah,
left for Kobold Camp's reserve time. They're maybe thinking the same as us, struggling for ideas to round out their
Dire
draft.
team pick.
Ogre Magi, interesting, pretty bad against Tide Hunter because of the Kraken shell. And I don't really rate it into bounty either. I suppose it's a lot
10
of
seconds
damage out into
remaining.
the disruptor. So perhaps they're looking for an
5
equally
seconds
strong
remaining.
opposition offlane duo. But we don't see the
yeah.
carry pick yet for Creep Enjoyers, so with 20 seconds left on the clock, Kobold Camp are going to have to pull something out the bag here.
I don't even know what I would
Timbersaw?
want. I mean, yeah, it looks
Radiant
good so far, but it
team
kind of lines them up for a nice Ursa pick again.
Legion Commander.
Okay, I mean this. Um, I mean, it's good against Tide, right? Because he can't obviously dispel with his Kraken shell. Tide doesn't like things like this where which don't let him get
10 seconds
his
remaining.
Ravage off.
Yeah.
Uh, outside, but I don't really know
5
if they've
seconds
unless they need to
remaining.
pick some big damage on mid or play for like Spectre later or something though, because that's the I feel like they do like the damage to kill the Tide. One thing though is like with the Spectre ults and Legion Commander, like just like getting Blink early, I feel like they have a quite easy game plan for like Legion, just to run around the map,
Radiant
get kills
team
with Spectre and
ban.
Legion, and both of them are going to scale. So that's pretty good. And they picked the Dragon Knight. Okay, I mean this hero is very good right now. I think it's also good here
Against the
because
Spectre and high armor against the Legion too.
yeah, I think a
10
really common
seconds
trend as well at the
remaining.
minute is like these Sanj and Yasha buying heroes for
5
carry or
seconds
for like
remaining.
pretty much any role actually. So like versus like the Jewel and the Bane Grip. Grip
Dire
probably gonna get
team
cancelled
ban.
in some way or another, but the being able to like shorten that Jewel, like I don't know, as like someone who's played a lot of Legion, playing against status resistance makes it just feels really difficult to play the game. So like once he has that item, he's going to be quite hard to kill, I would imagine.
10 seconds
Timbersaw
remaining.
ban out from
Dire
Creep Enjoyers,
team
so we
ban.
won't be seeing that. Much better now with the DK pick. Sniper ban from Kobold Camp. Again, I think yeah, they are probably looking for a ranged mid laner just to round off their team fight.
Yeah, I mean they could
10 seconds
potentially take the
remaining.
co-op again on Kobold Camp, but I feel like
The Quap
it
Puck
will be
5
harder
back.
to
seconds
survive.
remaining.
I think Kobold Camp are in a bit of a corner here because they do want one of these squishy high damage mids,
Radiant
but
team ban.
Creep Enjoys have the Disruptor already for that kind of gameplay. You just glimpse back the Quap if she blinks around, or the Puck if it jaunts.
Yeah, and the Tidehunter loves actually to play against these heroes with this shard. Uh,
Yeah,
any of
one of the best in the game,
the
right?
it's so good.
10 seconds
It's
remaining.
super nice that he can. It's just I don't know if he wants to pick the co-op or
5
the puck or
seconds
something like
remaining.
this on Onyx. Just this guy will make it so hard, and the DK stun later into the game as well is quite a significant. It's a pretty long stun, you know. So they have a good amount of lockdown for any of these kind of high damage heroes that they ideally want.
Could you make a curveball pick and pick something like Cottle mid? You build the vessel and you just kind of overwhelm Creep Enjoyers early?
Um,
Or are they just too tanky for that to make a difference?
I mean, it could, to be honest, that could work. I don't really know if Onyx plays it, but like that could be a way, like, you know, if he gets like a good like Spirit Vessel timing and can like rotate or play with like Legion and the supports and the Spectral, like Dragon Knights
Radiant team pick.
can fucking like die to magic damage pretty easily, especially Coddle who does that much. I was actually thinking the Huskar pick, you know, because of this Onyx last pick, because he did it against me before. I was wondering could they do it again? Maybe, you know, like last pick Huskar and then have him like make enough space
10
for like the kind of
seconds
Spectre
remaining.
Legion combo to sort of get online. But the Creep and Jowers take it out because
5 seconds remaining.
Fabios doesn't want to play against it, which is understandable.
Last pick here.
Ooh.
Do you think we
Yeah, I
see
wonder
the
what he's
puck
gonna
again?
play.
It's pretty convincing
I don't know,
gameplay.
because Spectres like to go for this Orchid first, which can make that hard. They also have like the Jewel and the, you know, the Grip. So it might be playable, but I feel like it'd be harder than last game, I
Do
want to
you
say.
need a hero that's comfortable building Lincolns this game with these spells on Kobold Camp?
Uh,
Dire team
I would say
double.
that's would
See
be
what I got
pretty
Pangolier?
good.
It was in my mind. I should have said it before it got picked because then I would have looked genius, but there we go. I'm not
Mhm.
quite at Run and Tell's level
I
just
believe you.
yet.
I believe you.
And the
Um,
response, Leshrac.
Choose your hero.
Well,
Leshrac.
we said they needed
Holy shit.
some kind of damagey mid. It's not quite a Kotl, but it's kind of the same line of thinking. So I think we're reasonably pleased with that, and it should do well against the Pangolin mids, I believe.
I would say so, yeah. I think so. Think if he can get off to a good start in Pangolier, I think he might kind of wreck these guys. I mean, the Lesh and the Bane, at least, the ones he has like his diffusal lags, will eat shit to this Pango as long as he can get his spells off. Um, I oof. I was actually really hoping. I hope Onyx takes the facet where he does more damage with his edict. Because I feel like this is a way he can like absolutely stomp this lane. Because it's like anytime Pango is near him and not beside creeps, like he will just get 100 to 0. He will take so much damage. I don't really know if I agree with him taking the other talents in terms of, okay, I guess, or the other facet. I think he just wants to take towers with it at some point, but I don't really think that's a worry for them. I think they just have to get through like the first like 30 minutes of the game and
Getting
not
to
be
the late
like, you
game,
know,
yeah.
losing. Mm,
We'll see how well the Tide does in lane. I think that's probably going to be the biggest, tempo creating hero across the board in this game. If he gets too big to kill, and he can just walk around wherever he wants on the map, it's going to be a big problem for this Spectre lineup.
yeah, I mean, I'm not sure where they're gonna lane. I feel like these supports swap lanes, like swap 5 and 4 sometimes. I'm not 100% sure on that though. I don't really know where
Prepare for battle.
the Bane is going to go. I'd like to see him laning against the Tide, because then he can maybe like, I don't know, help Spectre a bit. Because if it's like Ogre and Spectre versus the Tide, like this guy's gonna be laughing his ass off. Always get the
Not,
learning curve on Ogre.
yeah, learning curve's good, I think.
It is good. So you're
Unless you're a
licensed
gambler.
to.
You're a gambler enjoyer on Ogre, you take the extra luck
Mhm.
talent.
I
Extra
don't
luck
play Ogre,
facet.
but I like gambling. I probably would take
Excellent.
the other
You, you
facet.
love to hear it. Both teams wrapping for a first blood play here. I think after last game they're kind of expecting it from each other.
Yeah, they're
30
chilling though.
seconds to battle.
I could eat a
See
walrus.
Owie, Bounty Hunter, just gonna wrap around here.
Gonna look for them. I would be surprised if they have detects or anything or not for him. Oh, he's gonna come invis. Oh, they see him.
Not quite keeping track of his timing there.
It's fine.
But a relaxing
The
start
battle
to this game.
begins.
It's
Yeah,
2 for 2 on
2
Bounty
for 2 on
Runes.
wins. So I think he should still win this lane. I want to say on Leshrac. Actually, I'm not 100% sure because I feel Pango these days, like in like pretty much most matchups that aren't like really really bad for him, he can very easily go even or win. Especially he's taking this double jump facet as well, which means his lane's gonna be a little bit better as well.
Yeah, pretty nice.
It's
We'll
nice
see how
and-
this progresses. I mean, playing this first wave pretty well, like what I'm seeing here. As Irishman with this Q facet, maybe they can make some kills out onto Poddy here once Flipper is level 2 and has 3 skill points. Hiding in the trees with his big bully club at the moment, as Poddy finds the block on the camp.
Yeah, I feel like I want to say this lane might be a little bit sleeper. I'm not 100% sure unless they can just like murder Disruptor over and over.
Orcs finds the gush out onto Plowso. It's a great amount of damage. Fiercest Warrior tries his best to return it, but he's just a Spectre.
Yeah, you can kind of see already this Tide versus Spectre matchup. DE is gonna absolutely wreck him. He hasn't got the creep. He got his first last hit in Spectre. So fucking back.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, and it can only get worse as the tide gets more levels. But hopefully they'll be able to make plays across the map. Maybe with the Legion 6, they'll find some free Spectre Haunt kills. As a little bit of a go out onto Flipper, the Blood Grenade thrown with Immortal's damage. Body dropping low, but it looks like Immortal stun up from Flipper. Returned Blood Grenade. Is Irishman just being able to click him down now? First blood. The glimpse not quite in time
Really
from
nicely
Body.
played. Yeah, I think he held it a bit too long there.
might have to be...
He might get the kill. I think
Yeah.
he's gonna get the kill on him. Oh, what?
Okay, just doesn't try for it. Doesn't try for it.
Nah, I probably wouldn't have had it anyway. I was overestimating the damage
Yeah.
from the ogre W.
We like it. We like to see the kills.
Fake hype or something.
Spectre, 4 last hits now. Pretty happy, you know, comparatively.
Yeah. I mean, it is just like all he's gonna need to do is get kills with his ult, or I don't know, get given a lane. Hopefully Tadner leaves at some point.
Bit of bullying
Maybe
going on
catch it done.
onto the Irishman here. Does have the glimpse on Poddy, but just a bit of good harass here first.
Yeah, I think Legion's gonna be okay in this lane. Like you know, with like the shield from the Q and like the passive lifesteal, or even the like the W to dispel the disruptor shit. I think he should be okay.
Ow, he dusted up. Plowsert
Oh,
looking
shit.
for him.
Ooh, I
Not
don't think he has the range, does he?
quite. Oh, it's so close, please. You could get him.
Oh, he
Drops a
drops the
ward
ward
even
and
for
everything.
it. But the dust has run out and it's back to lane for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think he should really have a stick on the being. He has one Spectre, I guess. I would assume. This is like the one way he can.
Morgs is out of mana though. A bit of space for Fiercest Warrior. It's unexpected, but he's going to take what he can. As mid lane, Next needs to play it a bit safe here with the burst damage from the Pango coming up.
Yeah, he can almost kill him here with these spells, actually. I think he can.
I'm looking for it. Maybe onto the rune. But he's gonna find the water rune on Onyx, so he'll be fine for now.
Yeah, Valveil's playing it safe, fair enough. This is kind of what we saw last game. Like until like one person committed, they just kind of chilled and farmed.
Pull off from this dire off lane.
Man,
Glimpse out
Potty
onto Irishman.
loves
Little
just
bit
winging out a
unfortunate
flip
it's
grenade.
You'll take what you can. As Fist Warrior going to drop to Monks in the top lane. Bounty does go down as well, but Bane gets the kill on that, so very unhappy for Spectre this trade.
Yeah, at least the bounty died first, so Spectre gets the experience from it, so not the end of the world, I guess.
Off with you.
Level 2 glimpse up here. They're pretty low on Dire. Like Flipper walks up too far here, he might end up feeding. As the call
Yeah, I
is
think Buddy knows it as well.
made. Here comes the glimpse. And a free breathe fire kill for the Dragon Knight. He's having a decent time in this lane.
Lovely, lovely.
A tithe to the impurity.
6 up,
Not so
4
bad though,
the
as long as your Legion's staying alive in this lane, getting close to 6 so they can get 6 on Spectre, make some plays. That's all they care about, I think.
Yeah, you going the Blade Mail first on the Legion this game or the Blink?
Hard to say. They don't really have any way of go, and if they don't have the blink, you know. But I'm wondering, even with the Spectre and the Legion together, do they have damage to kill people? They probably do if it's like a, you know, disruptor or something. But yeah, I'm not sure what's best here. Like the Spectre would really hopefully enable or the blink dagger really enable Spectre's game, but
Dire's middle tower
might camp his own, go in the blade and not go in the blade mill first.
It looks like he's deliberating himself as
Onyx?
Hatred
The Hatred?
Onyx. He's going to run down a disruptor under the tower. They've already used all their spells on the Radiant side because there was a little bit of a kerfuffle earlier. Onyx tanking the tower a bit, but it's perfectly fine.
Nice. What a rotation by Onyx. Gets the haste run, wins the 50-50, and
Dire's middle
absolutely
tower
slays
is
bottom
under
lane
attack.
with it.
50-50 in
Irishman, absolutely bossing the CS. He's having a lovely one. I think this him and the Lash Rack really are just the win condition to get a Spectre a game.
Dire's
See if
middle
this
tower
continues.
is under attack.
Here's this warrior. You know, his team is having a happy time. Sleep up onto the tide. They're going to bring him onto the tower, but there are some creeps to tank for him, so not quite a play here.
I mean, he's just 2v1ing this lane. I don't even think Bundy has to be here. Like if he gets like one more set of tangos and morgs, like I think he'll just
They're
win
going to
it
look for
himself.
Fiercest Warrior again now, and boom,
Oof.
he's gone. Didn't see the bounty coming with the burst damage from the Shuriken.
Yeah, I really nicely played after getting that. What do you call it? Wisdom run there. They have the Ravage now as well, which means this threat
Yeah,
killing Spectre is even bigger.
if she TP's back here, I expect to see a tower dive. As Plowsert, I mean, gotta watch yourself. You're lucky Morgs doesn't quite have the mana.
Yeah, that's the one thing they have going for them right now. The fact that he doesn't got like a soul ring or anything.
Pops
I
his
guess
stick,
it's
he's got some
clarity.
clarities, he's getting ready. As a little rotation here, Owie. Make the most of his time away from this Tide Hunter lane. Gonna look for
Yeah.
Flipper, who's
Flipper's
up a bit
really far
far.
up.
Glimpse is ready. Irishman's gonna come in with a big, overwhelming odds. Is it enough to turn? They're gonna find a kill onto the bounty. They just about do it as he trades for the Ogre Magi.
In the scabbard.
Okay.
As I thought the Leshrac was doing a lot better than he is. The Pango actually quite far ahead on CS, possibly because of the rotations to other lanes. He's just caught up with
I
a
guess.
few free waves.
Yeah, they made the one rotation though, I guess. I mean, he's not that far behind. I think he's
Putting
okay.
in a bit
Oh,
of trouble.
Irishman.
The duel comes out, but he's
Ooh.
glimpsed as he gets it off. So no duel win for him, and the overwhelming odds is on cooldown. Immortal, little bit of a miss there with the kinetic field, and Flipper's in just to bail his friend out. Dragon form popped.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very optimistic. Oh, they have the sentry now on the early. I wonder, can they get him? No,
Be able to.
doesn't matter for the
A
sleep.
little bit far off 6 for Bane as well, as I'm going to see Pango walking towards bot once again. The lane's pushed up though. I don't really think there's much for him, especially with no roll. Unless you can bait something out on this DK here, but it's looking a bit like a waste of time here.
Yeah, I was going for the blink first on Pango as well. Okay.
Plowser looking for Owie once again. Morgs, he says, "Get away from my friend." But Plowser,
Oh.
with the Onyx rotation, he comes up through the river, completely unexpected. And the Morg's Tide I think he's just gonna walk away from this. There's
Oh,
no way they're
taking
catching
that
him
much
here.
damage, yeah.
Dire's
The
middle
Bane is
tower
pretty close to 6. Quick, kill some creeps. Kill the rage creep.
He has no mana anyway, so.
It's, yeah, the stick, yeah, the stick.
Oh yeah. I don't know what happened there. He just got arcanes by Lesh, I think.
Yeah, very likely. Alright, Invis rune for the Pango, so we might see another rotation out from him. Maybe a more
Yeah, I don't
successful
like this.
one this time.
Don't like this Blink Dagger first, I don't think. I think
The Diffu?
the amount of damage the Diffy gets you and the Diffy into the Axe build,
Static Storm
it's so
dropped
good.
bot. Irishman gonna be glimpsed back. Looks like a defensive one for Immortal.
Yeah, I don't know. They wanted to stop him dueling, I guess. I highly doubt they would have the
It's a bit of
damage
an odd
to
one
kill
here.
anyway.
Fiercest
He's
Warrior,
got the
he's in a bit of
6/9 Spectre
trouble.
though.
Hunted down by 2 invisible heroes. He's managing to juke them out a bit here though. Bane TP's
Oh,
out
he's
just as
TP's out.
his carry gets found.
They are going on
dear.
bottom. Ooh, where's the TP? What's happening
Glimpse
bottom?
back
Can
on
I
the
get
Legion,
someone?
doesn't quite find the duel onto Immortal. Safe under his tower.
Unfortunate Plowsert wasn't looking at all. I feel like,
Radiant's
I mean,
bottom
I'm not sure if he can do
tower is
anything
under
anyway.
attack.
Maybe he can like
I
sleep
think
in
they
grip and
both
get a
die
Spectre
if he
out.
stays, to be
Is under
honest.
attack.
Immortal trying to go for the Legion.
Has been killed.
And they will find a duel onto the bounty. Morgs pops the Ravages. There's none of that. I'm saving my AoE bounty hunter. Still goes down. The Haunt is used. Jumps in, steals the kill. So a bit of net worth into the Spectre's Flipper. Maybe makes away with his life, but the Morg's Tide Hunter once again out of mana, but finds that last right click with the big
Is under attack.
fish he's holding. What's Tide Hunter holding there?
Radiant structures are fortified.
I don't know.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's just like a broken sword. Okay. Cool cosmetic as Plowser found by the glimpse. Unlucky. Yeah, he takes off the sleep on the disruptor and just gonna get walked down by this Tide Hunter.
Being his ass.
Cheeky bounty
Sadly, they
rune,
don't have
everyone's
the-
getting involved. Bounty Hunter 6 didn't level the track though.
He just got it off the
He
kill.
just got it. Okay, I see. Okay. Shield rune less track.
Really nice for Morgs to show up there though. I think he's like strongest hero on the map right now, or almost, especially when he has Ravage. So I don't really know if Spectre got any kills there, which was kind of sad. Even though I think they got one or two.
Did. She got the kill on the Dragon Knight, so 500,
Oh,
600
okay.
gold.
Oh, okay.
Pretty nice.
Okay, huge. I mean, this is exactly what they need. They just need to do this over and over, and then Spectre can maybe be a top number. I mean, to be honest, she's not doing that bad. Like I really expected worse. She's only like 700 behind the DK right now, which, to be honest, is fine. It's like playable, you know.
Yeah, the Spectre and DK both not doing so great net worth wise, possibly because there's been so much action on the spot lane. As we see some more, as Disruptor found by the sleep, Static Storm dropped on top, the Legion inside it gets glimpsed back out of the way, and Pango into the sleep as well.
Spectre,
Flipper
no.
found by the damage of the Pango and the Dragon Knight, as Morgs once again he's TPing in. He says, "I'm here to play, Plowsert. I'm gonna chase you down once again." And an anchor smash and a right click, but he's slapped up. DK stun comes through. He's not going to get away from this one.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Oh
attack.
no, fiercest warrior, man. He ulted in on Spectre, and then he was just inside a disruptor ult. he couldn't get away. He
Oh
couldn't
dear, that's
jump
not what
back
you want to
out.
see.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate.
Smoke up from Poddy. He's going to wrap for the 14-minute Winston rune. Is this or is he just waiting for a TP in here?
Dire's
Guess they just
bottom
want to take the
tower
tower
is under
together. I'm not really
Owlie's
sure what the smoke is.
scouting
No.
Irishman. Just going to be a bit of an annoyance here, but he gets
he is
dueled
really?
up.
What?
Was this a bit of a feed? Owie has the drums, going to run away.
Oh, I
Not
didn't
quite
press the play
decide
now,
as
did I?
Fabios. Oh, nice stun there from Flipper. Delays the roll as Fiercest Warrior. Jumps in, doesn't quite
Oh,
get the kill,
lovely.
but he contributes. That's an assist for the Spectre. We'll love to see it.
Radiant structures are
No glimpse
fortified.
target
Yeah,
for
he might-
Poddy.
Might have got the kill there in Pointy if he pressed his blade mail before he dueled, but I think it all happened so fast. Leshrac Leshrac took top tower during that as well. By the looks of
And the
things.
XP rune too.
Are scanning.
Cheeky.
Wow, huge. Really nice by Onyx playing the map. I guess he knows. I think he's not too strong right now. So when he gets his Bloodstone, he probably will become an absolute machine. So fair enough. Going for the Mantis style on Pangolier. I
I mean,
think you should get an Assange and Yasha. I think it's so good here, but this isn't the worst.
I want to see at
Dire's middle
least
tower
a
is
few
under attack.
less stun Manta dodges to justify this purchase. That's what I
Yeah,
want to
hell
see.
yeah. If that doesn't happen, then it wasn't worth it ever.
Let's check in
Okay.
with Tidehunter, who once again, he's back down to the bot lane, ready to go. Where's the nearest support? I'm just going to run straight at you.
Oh, the glimpse as well. Bodies in
Flipper,
position.
unfortunate. Track kill.
Four of them. Lovely, lovely. They should get the bottom tier one up as well.
Rollout
Oh,
in the
going on in mid.
mid. Bane
He has
has
the
the
ult on
grip.
mid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you just ult the Pango here, right? Disruptor ult dropped. Lesh in a bit of trouble now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Unfortunate. I think, yeah, I don't know, before Disruptor got there, he probably could have ulted him from range. Maybe they could have done something, but
Dire's bottom tower
it's
is under
hard.
attack.
Can we check what item Spectre's going for, by the way?
As
As he
she
dies
is
to lane top.
close to dying to this neutral camp. It looks like it's the Orchid, so very
Yeah,
soon coming up on the Orchid. As there's a big fight in the middle, the grip does go out onto Fabius, who doesn't have a roll from earlier. Morgs drops the Ravage, finds 3. Immortal's coming in onto the back line, doesn't quite have the Dragonfall, but the Breathe Fire there, perfectly timed to get the kill on the Legion Commander.
Yeah, Spectre was just not healthy enough to join. Like, there's no way he can go into that fight. Potentially, he can go in and maybe get enough damage in the Pango, but even that is really difficult.
DK form popped, he's got the stun, finds the Spectre. Surely this is death.
Oh god, that is such a bad death.
A bit of an aggressive place to farm. Especially on 300
Yeah.
health.
Dire's
Did he finish the Orchid at least?
Not
No,
quite.
I didn't. Okay.
Cornucopia
We were
too
just saying,
expensive.
I don't know. I feel like it was just like 5 minutes ago or something. I mean, it's expected that this was going to happen anyway, that the Spectre was only 700 gold behind the DK, and now it's 3,000 difference.
A lot of
I
kills
mean,
going the DK's way in the past couple minutes. 7 and 3 now.
yeah. I mean, it's like the track kills and like, the fact that DK, obviously because of his passive, he just is going to farm so much faster than the Spectre. Spectre is kind of reliant on the kills at this point in the game. What I was saying, 56% only?
It's a
Okay,
bit of a
okay.
wonky graph, but yeah, it's still relatively close across the board. And then these two
Yeah,
XP runes, their XP difference was so massive, and now it's back in the favor of the Kobolds because Leshrac took this rune.
I think Gaben has a real liking to Spectre. So like anytime there's a Spectre in the game, like it's the percentage is always gonna look like winnable. I feel like that I've seen that before anyway.
Let's take a look at some other items. We've got the Blink Blade Mail and going for possibly Silver Edge eventually after the Shadow Blade pickup on Irishman.
I don't know. He needs BKB. This is. I don't think it's gonna do the. I don't think the Shadow Blade's gonna do enough. This is the kind of their timing though. Like I feel like they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be really strong with this. Like the Blink Blade Mail, having Spectre ult. If he can get to this Orchid pretty quickly, he should theoretically be able to kill any hero on the map. Like Pango should be able to die.
I think I'm not a big fan of the Flipper Midas in this situation where they do have this timing across the board, and Rogue Magi's just got a Midas. It's maybe second item
I
I would have preferred.
I kind of like it. I kind of like
Kind of
it.
like it.
To be honest, it's just like okay, if we get to the late game, we fucking won. Like we got this.
That's the Spectre draft mentality. Leshrac Bloodstone still not quite on the board. I suppose now it's Legion's turn with this Blink Blade Mail, make a bit of space for the Lesh, and then once Lesh has the Bloodstone back up, he can kind of pick up the slack, make some space from the 25-ish minute mark until Spectre's ready to go.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. I think Clash, maybe not even with this item, is going to be giga strong. He's still like he's quite a low armor hero in Lash, like he can dive very easily to this physical damage, which they do a lot of on the Pango and the Dragonite. I think maybe like the Bloodstone and the Shivas, then he's like gonna be like a really good hero this game, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I don't know if are they looking to smoke mid or something, or why are they hanging around? I think this is what they should. Or I meant in the dire. I feel like with this
Oh yeah,
Legion blink. Oh yeah, they are
they're
there.
looking
Okay.
for it. They're gonna run
This is.
into
Oh, they see
Bounty
dragon.
though.
I mean, I mean, this is good still.
Yeah, it's a dual win. It's the reveal. I mean, Owie doing his job there for his team, tanking that. To be honest, would have
Yeah,
preferred to
I
find a
thought.
core.
Yeah, the Dragon Knight. When they saw the Dragon Knight, I thought that was possibly it. Like that would have been just 10 out of 10 for the smoke. But this is still like, it's okay. It's whatever.
You take what you can get.
Legion Infinite Scaling or something.
I suppose so. Yeah, they really are playing for the late game.
Selfish.
And once again, we're seeing Sanjin Yasha out for a core hero. Can't be surprised this patch.
Very nice item. I mean, it's so good here. Like DK is gonna be so strong when he has this. The
Owie.
Echo Saber onto the Pango instead of the Diffu. I mean, it's still kind of cool. He's got the
I would have
Orchid
preferred the
one.
Diffu against the Lash. Kind of want to just like, once he's out of mana, that's kind of it for him, right? But
Yeah.
is the Bloodstone too strong? You just can't burn his mana fast enough,
Oh,
it's not worth, but...
they got the track on the Spectre. They see him.
Yeah,
Oh, and
Owie's
he's
been following the
100%
Spectre
dead.
for the last minute or so. Knew it was coming. It looked like Dire were kind of ready to respond, but not quite fast enough.
They're hanging around a bit though. Do they
Oh,
want
the
to try
Bloodstone is
something here?
finished up for Onyx.
Yeah. As
Walks
long as they
in.
can not. Oh,
Quite a
okay.
chain stun on the
Might-
Pangolier
might-
as Plaus on the back finds the grip onto the Pangolier. The Ravage dropped in response and they're going to burst down these two heroes.
Really. Yeah, the physical damage from Dragon Knight right now without any of the armor and Leishrex's too much. Morg's getting a triple kill. He's having a
Spectre.
class game. Oh, Spectre goes in. Sees someone. Gets a kill on Eye on the side.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
finds the low health Bounty Hunter under a ward on the side.
Dire's bottom tower.
Trades the
I
Ops
mean-
ward for a Spectre kill.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
yeah. Spectre making what he can out of this shitty situation.
Dire's bottom
Fair
tower
enough.
is under
Yeah,
attack.
it looks like. Are they going to get the Tormentor as well on the side of Creeping Jowers?
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like
they're
they're
gonna wait
waiting
it.
for it. We'll see if
It's
Poddy
free.
dies. It's looking close.
Oh. Oh. Nah, not even.
Zeusol now, Zeusol now.
Well, they smoke as well. Okay, they smoked. They smoked
Yeah,
after them. I
smoked
mean,
into each other. They
Irishman?
must know they're kind of low here. Irishman is going to find
Oh.
with the Blink Blade Mail, goes onto the Poddy. And the Favios
oh, the stun.
just gets stunned up by the Flipper Ogre.
Try harder.
Really, really nice. Oh, Andy's going for the BKB first on Legion, which is
Perfect.
great to
This
see.
is what we needed him to do. As Owie. Shard boots a bearing on the Bounty Hunter, so I suppose the Shard, once you finally get that, is it level 20 talent? Level 15 talent. Could be a pseudo save for these duels, or
Oh, yeah,
grip, or something.
Oh, well, does it not just like
Yeah, I think it
cancel
instantly
instantly because they're
cancels if
attacking?
you're dueled, yeah. I, I thought about that as I was saying it, I was like, oh yeah, well maybe not actually. As we'll see, Ogre saving up for his Shard. Is that particularly good this game?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I think that a lot of the damage coming out here is like this Dragonite and the stun there, the attacks he's getting off. So being able to put this on the Leshrac might actually,
Yeah,
save
might
him,
be
keep him
the difference
alive
maker.
long enough. It's possible.
Did see Lash get a bit melted in this fight on the side, gets ravaged up and then clicked down.
Yeah,
Not feeling very tanky here. Does he need a BKB on Lash?
I think he needs a BKB and a Shivas, in my opinion. He's going for the Shard, which I don't really, not sure it's gonna give too much value.
Okay, smoke move from Radiant. They're walking straight into the jungle. There's three
Okay.
heroes here. Irishman first to click
Irishman
his button
Chad
to
goes in
duel,
them.
but Pain Grip as well on the bounty, but it's just not enough. There's a Ravage to come through in the roll instead. Fiercest Warrior does take his leave. Favios is chasing as far as possible.
I mean, all in all, that's not even that good for the side of Radiant. Like they use Ravage, Disruptor Hell to roll and Dragon Knight up. Like maybe if they turn this into a tier 1, 2 tower push here. Oh no,
They
they will. Okay, that's
tried.
pretty good. Man. That's pretty good. Then.
Oh, found up Bounty Hunter.
Oh,
He
okay.
wanders up into the high ground of the triangle. There's a sentry, but maybe it's another extension from the Spectre. Not quite worth it, and there's a glimpse kill to boot. Potty finds
Nice
it.
Potty.
Radiant's
I think Potty's been on point this game. You know, the glimpses and the disrupt rolls at the right times. I think this guy's really been owning. They thought they could ban him out by banning the Shadow Shaman and the Warlock, but he's just owning on this instead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's definitely the tier 2 tower this time.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And will Creeping Joys look to a Roche next? I think the DK's probably big enough to start doing it. Although picks up a Blink Dagger.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think it's a super easy rush. Like they have the minus armor from the Gush and the Pango E passive, whatever, I can't remember the name of it. But
Lucky
like
shot.
those two,
Lucky shot.
lucky shot, nice. Yeah, I mean they like Mog rush with this. I get it'll die super easily.
And we will see the Lincoln Sphere for the Pangolier next up against the Duel and the Grip. I think is probably what he needs. He just needs to get the roll off. It's very disruptive to these non-BKB heroes like the Leshrac.
Yeah, he's gonna own them with his Lincolns, I think. I mean, Pango loves these sort of items, any of the stat items, because he's a universal hero, and they give him damage. Because his like roll,
Radiant are scared.
when he hits his roll, it does percentage of his attack damage. I don't. It's like a lot. It means like he's like can safely buy Lincolns as like his defensive item and a bit of damage. It's like super good for him.
Leshrac halfway to a BKB now, so we'll be buying it. I think it's probably the right decision. Let's check in with Spectre, Fiercest Warrior. I mean, it's very poor this game. Barely ahead of the Bounty Hunter. No Manta style for him just yet.
Yeah. Oh, he's got it. Whoa, this build. What the hell? This build's crazy. I just realized he has Inspector. He's got 1 point dispersion. And he's maxed his.
I think this is what we're seeing more of nowadays, especially with this Orchid build-up. You're playing for these jump-in Orchid picks and then jumping out.
Okay.
I think you just
Let's
delay
go.
your dispersion.
That's kind of cool. I don't know. I haven't played this hero since everyone decided Orchid was the cool thing.
And we are
But yeah,
indeed
that
looking
makes
at
sense.
Roshan. Here he comes. He's not quite there yet, Owie.
Dire are scared.
Bit excited there on the Bounty Hunter. I can't imagine we'll see Creeping Joys try to contest this. There's so much team fight coming out. Sorry, I can't imagine we'll see Kobold Camp try and contest this because Creeping Joys team fight is so strong.
Yeah, I mean, they'll just get wiped. There's no way. They have to play the pick game. Like, I think they know they have to play the pick game as well. Like, they have Legion Spectre. Like, all they can do right now is try and find isolated heroes and get kills.
Careful in this
But
mid
I feel
lane,
like that's
isn't
going to be. Oh yeah, no, they're not going. I feel like
Disrupt.
it's going to be very hard. They're just going to equip as 5 now. I'm pretty sure.
Radiant's middle
On
tower
the
is
side
under
of
Warrior
Gryffindor.
under a ward, walks straight into the
What the-
DK. Where are you going on Spectre? Your team's just run away from there, and it was probably for a reason, as finds the kill. It's a track kill for Owie, once again.
I don't know. It looked like his like monitor turned off or something maybe.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think possibly just focused on the farm,
Dire's top
you
tower
know,
is
trying
under
to find the
attack.
last hits he can. He saw a wave mid and was like, I just need some more farm if I'm going to carry this game. Steps up too far and there's a DD rune for the DK.
Oof.
Straight into the base he goes. He's no fear with the Aegis. Glimpse back onto Flipper, and his Ogre Magi barely gets the stun off. Gonna get eaten up by this hungry dragon. As Onyx walking forward does a lot of damage as a duel on the
Okay.
side onto the Pango. They find it, but the
Join the
Ravage comes
Pango?
out. Can they burst the Pango during the duration of the duel? They don't quite get him. He gets the shield off. And DK
Oh, he gets
inside
sold
the
off as
base.
well.
Aegis first done down. Fabios dying to the Edict on the side. And they're going to find Immortal a second time unless his team come and back him up. Onyx running out of mana, but they do have the burst required. Big multicast from Flipper. Huge, in fact, as Pango cheeky TP out. Flipper
Oh, the shard! Oh my god, what a save!
Flipper cancelled his stun. I saw him do the animation.
No, he went to invis from the bounty shard.
Oh, Wow, clutch play from the bounty
Harley
hunter.
play. Holy shit. That was sick. They just didn't react in time. I don't even know if he had the detection on the ogre. Goddamn, that was so nice.
3 dust on the ogre.
Oh, he did.
Unfortunate.
Just didn't expect
It
it.
was just very clutch, very clutch.
Yeah. Yeah, about huge getting the kill on the Dragon Knight though. I think Immortal just got a bit too big for his boots,
A
you know?
classic throw on the high ground. You walk up there, you think, I've got Aegis, we got 10k net worth ahead. It's not enough, guys. Farm the map and wait till it's 50 minutes before you go up.
Yeah, they so almost had to kill on Pango as well. It was so
Very
close to getting the dual
close.
damage. Like almost had him twice. I don't know if he just. I'm not sure if he did he press his BKB before he went in on Legion. He might have messed up there. I'm not entirely sure.
Did they change it so you can press items and spells during duel now, or is it just spells?
It's only your Q, the
Only the
overwhelming
Q.
odds.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Last
yeah.
track though with the BKB and the Bloodstone, he was actually a hero there. Look at him. He's
Yeah, did so
almost
much damage.
highest ever now.
Actually killed the Dragon Knight twice before he ran out of
Yeah.
mana, so he should be pretty happy. And another hero building a Sanj, I can see, so a meta slave for sure.
I mean, yeah, I mean Leshrack's one of the heroes where this Kayan Sanj is actually pretty good. Um I feel like a lot of heroes like these spellcaster heroes like to buy the Kaya, but they don't really like the Kayan Sanj. But because he has like the Bloodstone and he gets like the spell lifesteal lamp from the
Wants to
Sanj
tank
in
up
it.
here, it's pretty nice.
Oh, there we
Now we're
go.
looking for some stuff. Fabios, nice, man to dodge. It's completely justified man to dodge purchase. We're very happy with that as Immortal jumps in. Spectre caught in the static field once again after haunting. Tries to turn on the Dragon Knight, but there's not enough damage.
Ravage.
Morgs drops the Ravage, BKB duel out. They do eventually find the Dragon Knight kill as Plowser. Brain Sap. He confuses Fabios with the Brain Sap. He stays alive just for a bit longer as the Leshrac. Can he get out of here? His supports throwing the stuns and the control out. They are going to find him a bit of safety as Fabios once again with this haste rune just creating chaos. Irishman looking for him though. Turns. Has the Q, has the jump, turns back, tries to look for Onyx.
Back in.
The shield is enough to keep him alive shortly, but there's an Ogre Magi shield to reverse that as on the side here. We see Poddy trying to hide in the trees. Wow, great fight from Kobold camp.
This will do nicely.
The counter tip that I tipped Irishman earlier, and now things are looking up for the boys. I mean, holy shit, Leshrac just did whatever he wanted that fight. He literally just ran around in circles, doing so much damage to the what do you call it, the DK and the what do you call it, the hero that was jeweled.
The Bounty Hunter.
Oh no, he was jeweled at the end. He was jeweled at the end. Actually, I misspoke. But
Bane
sadly, Spectre died again. That's the only thing.
in a bit of
Bane's
trouble.
kind of sacrificing himself.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know what to do on Spectre here. Like Spectre, he ulted in again, and then he was in the Disruptor ult and just dies.
Scanning.
This might be one of these rare BKB Spectre games, or he just has to play around it better.
I'm not
It's
sure. I
probably
think he's just getting overzealous with the ult. I think you can hold off a bit until you see the Disruptor ult dropped. Because he
Yeah.
doesn't need to
No,
be the
yeah.
first one in here. Like he's got an Ogre, he's got a Legion, he's got a Leshrac. They can go in for him, find the vision on these backliners for him to jump in. Maybe just needs to hold off on it, but I mean a very coordinated fight from them. It felt like they managed to kill the DK because the DK's going in first for the Radiant, and then they just had no damage left.
The impurity.
Favios wasn't able to output the damage required. Like, they need to keep this DK
Yeah.
alive if they want to win these fights.
He has, yeah. Like he's got the last item BKB queued up for the Dragon Knight as well. I feel like this is maybe the GG item when he can turn around and just, you know, solo kill the Leshrac with like the Daedalus and the BKB.
Yeah, if
Maybe
he can
that's
ignore the Lesh damage, he should be in a pretty good
Yeah.
spot.
So that's just owning though. He's gonna have the Shivas now as well. I feel like this is a huge item for him. Like he's going to be so strong. The only thing he was having a bit of problem with was the Dragon Knight damage. So and probably the Pango as well. But I don't know. He might be borderline unkillable with these items if his team are there.
The Flipper Midas slowly paying off. Almost a hex on the Ogre Magi support.
Dyer's
Could be
top
seeing the
tower
turning
is
point
under
in this
attack.
game. Let's see what Gabe Newell thinks. He thinks it's dead even. Perfect. That's
Dead
what we
even.
like to see.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if it feels 100% even. I feel like it's literally just on how Kobold execute these fights with the Legion, or who gets gone on first. Fiercest warrior walking up. Oof, okay, no, he's just throwing a dagger.
Cheeky track on the Spectre. And
Irishman always got a Shadow Blade now.
does
He
have the
wants to
Shadow.
hunt with
He's
this.
going for the Silver Edge.
Mm,
Be a bit
yeah,
careful here,
it's not
Owie.
bad. I think I might have preferred an AC on Legion, but I think this is okay. I mean, if he can get stuff done with the Shadow Blades. He still like, but they still don't have save for the Pango. Like, wait, does he have the Lincoln on Pango actually? He
He's
does,
got the
doesn't he?
Lincolns,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
okay,
He's
okay.
pretty tanky, 3k HP.
Yeah, so I guess he can't hunt for that guy.
Spectre is going BKB, you're right. Tired of jumping into these Disruptor ults. And Disruptor not going for the Ags. What's this ultimate orb Disruptor buying going for? He's putting a Hex on Disruptor? That's what's flying out here. Just wards. Not sure what this is. As it looks like another Roshan. Once again into the hands of
Oh,
Creep Enjoyers if they wait around for another minute. So instead they're just going to sweep across the map. They really just want to wait for this Roshan, but Kobold Camp may be smoking up. They're going to try to contest it. It's going to be pretty
he,
good for them.
I think did he just press his ult on Spectre? And they might have just pressed it on Pango. Pop Lincolns, I'm not sure. I guess actually that is one way they can kill him. They can pop the Lincoln. Oh no, I don't know. He pressed ult on Spectre somewhere. um. Okay, okay. He is going for the BKB inspector, by the way, so he can just
Irishman
jump in and
might
not care
find
about
the
this.
jump
Oh,
in here. No sentry dropped for Owie. Do pop the Lincolns on the Pango. Alex is okay for now.
got this Ags up and tied under as well. This is a nice item.
A little bit of Shivas, they see the tide. DK form popped.
Right.
Looks not quite action here just yet as Onyx comes in. Immortal finds him with the stun. They're right on top of the high ground. Well, we see the Ravage come through, but the Disruptor ult's there first. They're really trying to get this Leshrac, but his BKB's up, allowing him to just run rampant. Morgus is going to get chased down. Immortal's kind of low on the side. He's trying to focus the Spectre, but he's going to have to run away here. Meanwhile, Favios looks like they found him. He's going to get stunned up,
He's gonna
taken down.
Roche just spawns.
I mean, perfect play here from the Kobold camp.
Yeah, I mean Onyx, holy shit, Onyx just carried this fight so hard. He knows how tanky he is, he knows how strong he is in this hero, and he just runs forward. And they start to try and commit spells on him, and they cannot take the fight like this. They didn't even get close to killing him. The grip as well from Plowsart, really nice in the back. It forces Pango to have to ult and blink in to try and save the DK who's getting ulted. Yeah, I mean they just played this fight. They played this fight so well, and an Aegis on Spectre now, which is huge. Maybe should have put it on the Leshrac to push towers, as he is the strongest hero on the map right now.
Yeah, I think so.
But I think this is still fine. Oh, he's going for the Satanic and DK as well instead of the BKB.
Interesting. I think this could be fine.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he's
massively
struggling to
against
hit much. I'm not massive. Yeah, I mean to be honest, like it is like the grip and the duel if it happens are like the ones that are stopping him from hitting. So maybe the BKB actually doesn't do that. No, they dropped the fucking banner and went
Banner
away.
for the tier
What the
2.
hell is that?
I mean, they got a couple hundred health for free.
Are fortified.
Yeah. And Radiant, why did Radiant glyph? What the hell is going on?
I just, I don't want that tower to go down to the banner.
Oh, we didn't even get the Sanj on like Leshrac. Look, he's a Chad and got the Yasha Gaia.
Yashikaya. Okay, excellent. Big fan.
I like it. This Onyx Leshrac last pick, goddamn. I did not expect this guy to show up like this. I never seen him play this hero, but he's kind of ownage on it.
Yeah, it's exactly what they needed. They just needed this damage hero that can pump damage into this duel and to this grip, and you know, it's it's working very well for them so far. And the later we get this Spectre climbing up the net worth very slowly, but it is climbing, catching up with the Pangolier.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, because you have this Legion who's got like, I assume some nice dual damage by now, and you've got this Leshrac who's kind of like the main carry. I actually don't think you're even too worried. Like the Spectre's now the Giga late game kind of, savior if they need him, but I think they can get it done with these guys anyway.
And the Hex up
Get
for
the
the
Hex
Ogre.
going over.
Yeah, the
Oof.
multi-Hex is coming.
That's some good shit.
The, the more we see, the more surely Gaben is second guessing.
I'm kind of surprised they're not playing more aggressive on the side of Kobold Company. I'm not sure they realize how strong they really are, which I'm surprised by because they've kind of just owned the last couple of fights. Like it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, I think they're under the impression that they're the ones that can sit back and farm, and they'll just be happy with it.
Yeah, okay. I mean that's pretty fair.
Radiant are scanning.
Spectre, I like his backpack right now. He's got the Bambi backpack.
Yeah, please, you're next to a shop, sell it, please. Please.
No,
Okay, there
Bambi
we go,
wouldn't.
there we go.
Oh, he will.
Please.
He will. Nice.
So I think it might be advantageous for Dire when they're in this position to just sit under their wards and farm, because if Radiant come to them under their wards, it's a pretty free fight. It might be their mindset for using this farming Aegis essentially, and playing this
Yeah.
bottom side of the map.
Are scanning.
I don't like the Legion is fucking. They scanned Legion. Legion was maybe gonna find the Tyranitar. I think they can. Oh no, they're pussies.
I don't think
I guess
so.
it. 41 damage block from the facet. Is that enough on top of the Kraken to keep him alive? It probably is, to be honest.
I think if the Spectre had another item, then yes, but I think Legion plus Spectre, although they might try for it with the Silver Edge.
Oh, Silver Edge. Oh yeah, for sure with Silver.
And Leshrac's nearby anyway, so
Yeah.
they're gonna have more than enough damage. Wasn't even necessary, you were right. This Spectre pure damage is starting to rip through these Radiant heroes.
Yeah, free tier 2 as well. Spectre did jump back though. I thought he would have stayed, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
Easy route.
Leshrac gonna be.
Tower is under attack.
Pretty sad that Tide's dead when they find this though.
Yeah, just not in
Could have
the
been
right
something.
position for it either.
Radiant's bottom tower.
But
has
maybe
Oh, they're
when
going
they
high
go
ground?
high ground here, yeah.
Tides.
fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean,
Tyranitar with the Zags is like the one hero they needed to defend high ground as well in this scenario.
Jump back
Oh.
onto the back line, just a little cheeky one. Pops the Ghost Scepter to keep himself alive on Poddy as
Oh.
Fabios pops the roll. Onyx with the BKB just going to be able to walk away, but the glimpse is there. The BKB's out into the Static Storm. Doesn't quite have the damage to kill him. Yes, they find him with the Bloodstone active. He remains active for just a couple seconds more. Searching for
Yeah,
more.
holy shit. The
Dire's middle
the,
tower
the pain just got one shot. Pretty much by Pango and I think like one right click or something from Dragonite. Didn't really get any of his spells off. Pango had to, which
Little
meant
bit
Pango
too
would have free
close
fight.
there. Immortals, once again, so far up. This guy's always the furthest up on the map, blinking into the base,
Dire's
and always
middle
top
tower
net
is
worths
under
in these
attack.
games we've watched, so maybe it's warranted. Could find a Legion here.
Oh.
Visit the Shadow Blade, that's
Oh.
very lucky, blinks away.
Oof.
Spectre finds on the back line, finds Owie, has to pop the BKB and haunt back out.
Oof. Eesh, yeah, then the BKB was a bit sus. Well, I guess the one good thing is they got the the BKB on the tide, or the buyback on the tide. You know, that's like opens them up to some like game-winning play if they
Yeah.
go after the Leshrac spawns.
One more good fight. Still no signs of an Ags on the disruptor. I still not really sure what this
Oh,
ultimate orb is for.
Bane looks like he was
I
very
think he
heavily
just
out of
got
position there.
stabbed to death by Favios from afar once again.
Yeah, I think the DK might have stunned him. I'm not sure, but he just gets one shot at this point still.
Yeah, he died pretty far up.
Okay, but they smoke and run back. They see Spectre top. They want to be able to catch him out.
Spectre.
He doesn't have the Aegis anymore.
Spectre.
He's
They've
kind of
all
far
just
up.
left. They're off the map. Please. TP out.
Oh no.
It's not going to be enough. There's a glimpse there.
Oh, can they see? Can he jump the bounty? Can he jump the bounty? He sees bounty bottom.
He's looking. He's leashed.
Oh,
He's
no,
stunned up.
oh. I think they caught bounty the glimpse of him for a second here under these dire wards. You know, I think he definitely could have done it.
Onyx
Unfortunate.
now. Oh, they found the jewel onto Bounty. Can they get this quick pick and then get out of there as the rest of the Radiant heroes show up? Immortal finds the stun onto the Legion Commander. Onyx turns to fight, finds the stun onto 2, and it's enough to secure Irishman getting out. Does pop the BKB and walk away.
Yeah, no buyback inspector, so they really do not want to engage here, especially after using the jewel like this. Really nice pick though. I mean, I don't think it's gonna stop the side of Creeping Jewelers for pushing anymore, or maybe it is actually.
I don't think it's going to stop them. They're walking straight up here.
Immortal gonna do some crazy shit and blame Kagron
Yeah,
again.
certainly. As Morgs
Oh!
found on his own,
Holy
does have
shit.
to pop the Ravage.
Oh my days.
But maybe he's coerced them all into the depths of despair as Bane glimpsed back into the Static Storm. His grip is not going off on this Favios Pangolier, but maybe he
Favios?
gets found out by the Leshrac stun and burst down. Are they looking for more?
He does buy back on Legion Commander though. Can they get anything out of this? I feel like with the Pango dead, they can definitely chase. Spectre spawning as well.
I'd like them to run out here, but I'm just going to clean up the wave. Radiance has scattered to the wind.
Irishman though, not scared. He has no buyback.
And
He's
with a
always
haste
got the.
rune, yeah, let's go have a look. Will he find
Oh,
Tide
he might.
Hunter? It's a
Oh,
pretty
he
difficult
might be able to get
one.
him. No, I think they can get him with the Spectre.
Spectre
I think with the break and the Spectre. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
with the
they can do this. They can do
They're
this.
gonna look.
Especially
It's under
if they get him outside
sentry
the creep.
ward.
Oh, hit him.
Morg sees him, but they catch him anyway. The Duel and the Fiercest Warrior jumps in with the
Oh.
Spectre. They don't really have the damage. There's too many creeps nearby. They're disabling Spectre's passive.
Oh, unfortunate that the creep move was there. I think
And the
maybe with
sentry
the pure
ward as
damage
well.
and not many attacks. Yeah, it was.
Irishman
Oh, so-
maybe overstayed his
whoa, whoa,
welcome
whoa.
here. Poddy's going to glimpse him back,
We
but
need his
BKB
BKB.
TP out. Immortal finds the Lashrak. Lashrak was like, where'd you go? I thought we were fighting. BKB from Onyx
Oh, he needs
doesn't
to TP
TP
himself.
out
He
on
needs to-
himself, but he's getting greedy. He really wants this AoE kill instead, and he's going to pay for it. Does find the kill at least. As
Okay, he's got.
Plowser.
Oh, Bean's here. Bean's here. Can he grip?
Plowser grips
Wait,
on
there's not- no,
cooldown.
there's
There's a
not.
couple seconds left. Can Onyx survive in time? No. He's going to get taken out by Immortal as Spectre jumps back in, looking for the disruptor on the back line. Pops the BKB on Spectre. Fiercest Warrior now chewing into the Dragon Knight. The grip is up. Here comes
grip is
Flipper with the
huge.
multicast, and he's got the multi-hex too. It's used up. Favios not quite there in time to save his Dragon Knight. This is looking really good for the Kobold camp, even though their Leshrac died. Can Irishman find a Blink duel?
Oof, no, I think he thinks it's a bit too psychopathic. Blinking high ground.
I know. If that was Immortal, he'd be up there straight away.
Hell yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Up to the high ground
that-
for the first time in the last 90 minutes. Kobolds. Looks like it's a set of racks for them.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah.
Disrupt
Even
roll,
without the-
dropped by
oh,
Poddy and the
okay.
Ravage
Oh.
on top. They're going to find a Legion, but the Spectre's just about out of there before it happens. Legion under the cover of darkness, under the cover of Invis, out with the Shadow Blade. As DK blinks in and finds a Spectre, but gets his health chewed out by it. Fiercest Warrior now the second Ravage from Morgs. He's got a Refresher Orb, and Flipper pays the price for standing there trying to save his team. I mean, a big
Oh my
Refresher
days.
reveal there from the Tide.
Yeah, I cannot believe that the Legion got out there. He was trapped in the disruptor ult on the the kinetic field, and then he sleeps him. The sleeping walk thing, walks him through the kinetic field, and he's able to silver and get out. Holy, that's huge. Like this guy has no buyback. Like they could potentially push and like do some real damage. With this guy with Irishman being dead, but really really big play by Plazart to save him. Holy shit, that's so good.
Yeah, just missing a little bit of damage there. The DK did jump past him into the back line there, so maybe a bit of a miscommunication there. Or he thought he was just done for in the static storm, but well played by the Bane to get him out.
I
And,
would have assumed he was dead if I was
yeah,
him. Like, there's no way you think. I didn't even know that worked like that.
but Mr. Roshan's back in his cave, and I don't think Kobold camp are ready for it.
No, I would say they don't want to fight it. Like the guy who has to go in his Legion right now, and from what I understand, he still does not have a buyback. So, can we check the buyback status real quick? Because I feel like I'm
Lash
losing track
buy,
of time.
Spectre buy, Ogre buy, Bane buy.
Okay. He's gonna have it up and tied as well, but he doesn't have the gold for it. Maybe he can get it through some fight. Orchid now picked up for the Ogre Magi. He's going for he wants the big plays, the multicast Ogre or multicast Silence
Build as
Hex
many
shit.
as long as he doesn't build a Yules and Grief. We can only pray.
Oh right, yeah. Fuck.
16 and 6 for this DK, but 11 and 4 on the Onyx Leshrac. Really anyone's game still at this point.
Yeah, I mean it's so close. Like I don't even.
We've checked the graph once again, and it's exactly 50-50 once
50-50.
again.
Holy shit.
I can't believe it. As Spectre finds
Oh,
the Bounty
Spectre.
Hunter, so they're going to get a freebie here. Owie steps up onto a sentry ward.
Yeah, just playing a little too aggressive there, sadly. I mean, it kind of slows it down a bit, but I actually think this Aegis might end up. It'll end up being just like a farming Aegis anyway, just because the Dragon Knight doesn't have buyback. Maybe they just want to.
Waiting for it.
Yeah, but potentially. It doesn't really look like they were trying to. They are fussed about making any moves right now, so.
Well, it was a Lincoln's for the Disruptor, so he's actually now immune to the at least one of the ults coming out from the dive side.
Okay.
Pretty greedy. Now is working on the Ags.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's gonna buy it to put on Dragon Knight, Like that could be a big play. Because Dragon Knight doesn't really have the slots for the Lincolns himself, Granted, he doesn't care as much about it with the Sanjin Yasha, but I don't know. Potty's like a guy who makes like big plays and shit. Maybe he's gonna do this and win the game.
I think you're right about this being a farming Aegis. The team's pretty chill on the map.
Yeah, Bunny under spawn now though, so maybe with him alive, they're gonna try it. I mean, he's gonna look top. Oh, they're
Yeah,
keeping
TP
top.
top
The
and tide
Leshrac
as
is
well.
quite far up.
He's
He's
BKB Wind
so
Waker.
quick. Holy shit. Okay, he wants him on tide.
Walks into Morgs. And he's got the Orchid now. Fabio's thinking about rolling. Is there a
They
wrap
really want to
play
catch someone here.
from Irishman?
Irishman though, ooh, if he has to, they can start. If they start on the tide, it
Morgs
could be
blinks
good.
in. They find the tide though with the jewel. Do they have the burst damage for him? He's slowly
I think
melting
they
to
are.
the
I think they
range
will.
damage. They find him. The static storm's dropped, but there's a
Huge.
BKB out from the Legion. Walks out of it. On the
I
backside,
like that,
DK
Hunter.
is kind of trapped against the trees, fighting Onyx. As Fiercest Warrior jumps in and out of the backline, grip up onto the Dragon Knight.
grip.
Onyx is now
He's
here.
so far from this
BKB's
team.
running low on Immortal. He's going to get found up. That's down for 5 as the Aegis ticks back up.
Tide Hunter coming though, has the double ravage.
Out. Looks for Irishman on the left hand side actually, straight into a different fight at the top as a track kill, going the way of Howie and Immortal. Fiercest Warrior in the midst of it now though, and glimpsed back, pops the BKB, the Ravage dodge, but the Ravage was intended for the Ogre Magi instead. Flip fighting the Pangolier by himself as Spectre TP's out on the high ground, safe and sound. Flipper, not quite, good try, but the Pangolier roll comes through and cancels his TP. And
Radiant's
Plowser,
Okay, no
oh
buyback in the
dear.
Legion.
Oh, but Fiercest Warrior, he's back in. He wants to try and find it. Morgs pops the refresh. He threatens Fiercest Warrior with the Anchor and the Ravage. Enough to force him away.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Ooh, this is a crazy game. Right, well, they have still the Leshrac alive, which is
And,
probably the most important hero.
The DK decided to TP back to base with the enemy team all
Ooh.
dead.
Not sure if I'm down with this play.
He's got a swift blink. He's pretty quick. He might get there back there in time, but it's a bit of a wasted time.
Yeah. The one thing is hard. It's so with this Legion without buyback, it's so hard for them to start fights. Like they have the Spectre jump, but even then they don't have that hard lockdown. But they're so good by the Legion starting on the tide. Even he didn't even use the break, and they were able to kill him really easily. If they can find that one more time, then like ugh.
Yeah, another buyback forced from the Tide Hunter, but does ultimately win them the fight.
Expertise.
From the experts.
What do we think here? No buy on the Legion.
Why we pause?
Uh, Irish Dota weak bladder enjoyers.
Okay. Like that's the reason I will accept
Okay.
the whole going to the bathroom thing. Wonder if he's like unkillable now with this Wind Waker and Leshrac.
Should be
What is he
close
on
to it.
next? I guess he wants to consume dags
Consume
next, right?
Dags. Yeah,
Probably
it's
not
pretty
too
good
much.
once DK's BKB's out.
Yeah, I don't think he can grief too much with it. Like the only thing is like his other two cores really like to right click.
Yeah,
So maybe it's yeah. The Basher on the Spectre. Okay.
interesting. Maybe just a desperation purchase if they were fighting soon, because I think Spectre's been building towards the Skadi for a while.
Yeah, maybe. Not sure what I would have liked. Probably I don't know. I think he could do some serious damage with like an Axe Refresher on Spectre this game instead of these two items. I don't really I don't really think it looks like they're lacking too much damage, you know?
How many sets of racks do you think they are going to get on this push? At least one? Maybe two?
One, I say one.
Glimpse back on Lash. They find him with the anchor, but the Wind Waker's there to ferry him away to safety. Ogre Magi
Okay, buffer.
buyback.
Middle barracks.
As they get a stun off onto Fabios. Onyx walking
Okay.
in, very confident here. As Morgs drops the Ravage, the Static Storm's down too. They found the Spectre. Can she get her BKB off and get out of there? She just about gets out.
Onyx going in, no fear.
Fabios, yeah, rolling in on the back lines, making
Buyback
space.
over.
And they're just going to retreat back out here on Radiant. They're quite happy with the Ogre dieback.
Yeah. I think they maybe committed a little too soon. You know, if they could just try and start this fight as the Legion was spawning. Potentially there's some play there, but they got a little bit hasty in going in.
Smoke up from the Legion Inspector. I think they were planning to chase out, but thought better of it. Will Owie find the Spectre here? Might be a mistake if he does.
I think so. I think he's too strong in
It's a
Spectre
little
now.
scary now at this point in the game. I mean, it's this team fight chart. I don't know how accurate it is. It looks a bit odd, but I mean, Leshrac doing his part, and travels 2 for Lesh, so they're not going for the Ags.
Oh damn, he's like pretty much perma-hasted. Is there no tier 4 item for this guy? Is this Psychic Caban really his best? Better than what he was given? Maybe it is, I don't know.
Possibly. I'm sure there must be like a stats neutral item that's.
Oh no, he
I
isn't.
guess
He isn't. No, he isn't. He just hasn't taken it actually. Yeah, it's. He hasn't
just
even
sitting
checked.
waiting.
Yeah, he's locked the fuck in on the game.
15% intelligence is pretty good.
Please, Irishmen, don't fucking
Be
die. Holy
careful,
shit,
be careful.
guys. I I would literally, I don't even know, man. If that's how the game ended, I would cry.
Not bad at all.
I mean, we saw a Death to the Tormentor on the carry late into the game last game, so I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised
true
if we
that.
saw it again.
That was when they were so ahead, though. Anyway, when it happens when you're ahead, it's just like, haha, lol, like move on.
Yeah.
Like,
Invisibility. A little something extra.
Smoke up from Creep Enjoyers. They're looking to close this one out. Looking for the Spectre in these back camps, but maybe they're going to find Flipper instead, walking in just to get
Flipper
his
no buyback
minus
as
on.
well.
Blink,
Oh.
Ravage on the back line, double Ravage. Static Storm dropped as
Oh,
well.
huge.
Immortals onto the Spectre, turns to kill the Bane first. Eats him alive, doesn't get any spells off. Flipper, buyback
He's
on the
buyback
Bane.
Spectre.
Flipper killed on the back line. Onyx trying to do his best as there's a duel out onto the Pangolier. They're starting to turn this. The grip comes out on him as well, but in the back line, really far away. Poddy TP's out.
The Axe Disruptor doing a lot there. Being able to kill the Spectre without him being able to get his BKB or anything off, forcing him to buy back.
They drop the double
Uh,
Ravage on him. They just make sure that he's
Radiant's
completely
middle tower
dead.
is under attack.
They do
Yeah.
use all of it on him though, and now, you know, the low cooldown team of Kobold Camp maybe can take advantage of this. Are they just going to walk up here? Onyx is pinging. He's feeling confident.
He wants to go. Yeah, he can.
Up to the high
he can do this
ground.
himself almost.
No BKB, so it's a little scary, but very confident when there's no ults on the side of Creep Enjoyers to stop him. Edict back up in a couple seconds. And they're just
Okay,
going to be
they're
happy
gonna
with this
back up.
damage.
Roche just spawned at the end of that fight as well, though. So I think that's most
They're
likely their player.
beelining straight towards it. Another Aegis into the hands of Kobold
Yeah.
Camp is much
Actually, really nice because Spectre brought
appreciated.
back. 57 minutes though. The big items, they are looming.
We'll see if they get picked up before this game comes to a close. I have a feeling they're going to run it down with this Aegis. Disruptor will back up. Ravage will be by the time they're at the base. And no one wants the banner? Spectre's going to have the banner.
Hell yeah.
Ag's on Spectre, so I think he
Oh,
called this
nice.
out earlier. He wanted this to happen.
That's
and
huge.
It looks like it will. The vision this provides in the fight is going to be essential. You drop this at the
It's-
start of the
it's
fight,
huge,
Legion
yeah.
is always finding a target.
Legion's finding a target. Tide can't blink to get like. I mean, he hit it an amazing Ravage that fight. Like
Radiant's top
it's
tower is under
it should do a
attack.
lot. And that's the fact you just have like 2 team fight ults on Spectre. You know, 2 jumps. It does. This is a very good item in Spectre, especially at this point in the game when he's all these other items. Okay.
Fabios, no
Fabios
fear
is kind
here.
of. Whoa! He's kind of being a psycho.
What's going on here?
Whoa.
Oh, big disruptor ult, double Ravage coming out from Morgs. Single Ravage.
Ooh,
There's
he's
enough to find the
he's
Leshrac
trying to
under
die,
the
Leshrac.
disruptor ult though.
Okay.
Spectre
Oh, they give
trying to
Leshrac
jump
Aegis. I
on.
didn't even see.
Aegis on
Grip on
Leshrac,
DK.
he's coming back, and now the DK's in trouble. They're managing to turn it.
Pango
Fabios
buyback.
is back with the buyback, rolls in. They don't have anything to stop him this time. As here's the second Ravage, finally. The Refresher comes off cooldown. Spectre down to the Bounty and the Tide. As Immortal does finally go down to this Onyx Leshrac. Still walking forwards, no fear here. DK buyback, doesn't have the Dragon Form though. Maybe in a bit of a pickle here as he gets slept up, but the slep gets taken off in time for him to
Is there a way to
escape.
kill
The
him?
Lesh stun does find him, but there's a duel out. Is this a
Duel?
bad
Ooh.
duel though? Because Legion's dropping quickly to this Immortal's damage.
Oi.
Fabios finds the assist on that. Glimpse back onto Onyx, but Immortal's more interested in eating his supports. Yum, another kill for the Dragon Knight, and in all on his own, Onyx, he's trying his best 3-man stun, but he's got nothing left.
Tower is under attack.
Oh man, they just didn't know when to quit in Kobold Camp. They bought back in the Legion. They bought back on who else? Did they buy back
It's
anyone else
just the
actually?
Legion
I'm not.
buyback, but they did force the DK and Tide buybacks.
Yeah, they just the DK bought back, the Thai bought back, and they just kept going forward. They just did not want to stop. Like I think there were so many times where they could have just like, whatever, we've lost the fight, we need to reset. We've got their buybacks, but I don't know. I feel like I don't think they can stop them from throwing them here. Let's just the buyback, but they have 5 heroes. They're gonna have Disruptor ult. They're gonna have Pine ult. I do not think they can stop them if they want to throw them. And yeah, like you can see, purple
Bottom barracks are under attack.
Morgs,
Oh,
the team
mirror
captain is.
shield.
Oh my god, that makes it even harder for this. 30 seconds until the Spectre's alive. Can they make enough time for him? I don't think they can, you know? They met the damage they're gonna do with this Dragonite. Oh, he's ripping through these tier 4s.
Dire's middle tower has
They have a glyph, but they're
Onyx
gonna
is
use it
going to try
now.
his best. Early pops the BKB, dodges the Disruptor ult that would have prevented it. And he's on top of all their heroes, but he's got no
Oh, can
teammates
he get the?
behind him. Irishman finds
Oh,
the
I
door,
can't.
but it's on a bounty hunter. It's just not enough.
Oh no.
The
Spectre's
Spectre's
spawning as well.
respawning, but
He's gonna have his Ags, or his ult, but
it's
not his
Jova.
Ags. Yeah. It is Jover.
Creep Enjoyers, they finally find the win. Unbelievably close game for this whole 60 minutes. I mean, well, I think props to the Onyx Leshrac this game. I think picking it in the draft was one thing, was surprised us, and it turned out to be the key factor in giving them a game this game. But not quite enough. But shout out to him, really doing his part for the team. But Creep Enjoyers managing to close it
Yeah,
out with the biggest Disruptor ulti and the double Ravage, maybe too much.
I don't think Kobold Camp should feel bad about this game. I think they played very, very well. I think just some of these crucial late game decisions, like towards the end, which it's like they're the hardest decisions to make in Dota because you just simply have not made you've made the least of them, out of your whole career because when it's so like little of the time you end up with these like 60-minute 5 hero buybacks sort of situations, and they kind of messed it up there. But they still played really well, and the Spectre came back really well. Had a horrible, horrible lane, and through the Lash and the Legion making space, and honestly, a bit of throwing from Creeping George as well. Was able to get back in and play pretty well. So yeah, but yeah, props to Creeping George though. They really owned this game. Potty as well, and the Disruptor man, he was really on edge. Played very well.
Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. I had a lovely time casting this. Thank you, Taylor, for helping me out with this. So these were some fun games to watch. And if any of you out there are interested in joining in some Dota 2 of your own, the Irish Dota Discord is available to join. You can drop in, say hello, and possibly join in on the action. I'll wrap things up here for now, though. Congratulations to Creep Enjoyers, and we'll catch you when our next game is on, sometime later this week. We look
Tomorrow
forward
night,
to it.
7:30, Division 1 game.
Oh, that sounds like a good one. Who's it between?
Who's it between? Who's it between? It's between the Lynx's team and the Dunes, I think. Wait, is it? Yeah, Monkey Kings versus Dune Squad. So should be a pretty big game. Should be a pretty good one.
We always love
I
watching
hope so
some
anyway.
Blinks Dota 2.
Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah.
So thank you for watching, everyone. We'll catch you tomorrow night for some Div 1. Good night.
Bye.